Let's pretend the microphone's broken.
It were him I blocked.
Who?
Him.
Oh, with the bug eye.
Yeah.
I know what you mean, yeah. What? Hello?
What's that doing on?
That's watching me, watching you, watching them, watching me.
Oh, good God.
Do you remember? What was that? Game for a Laugh? Were it that did that? I can't remember. I'm actually watching you, watching us. That's really good, isn't it, that?
That's really good, but it's a delay.
It is a delay.
Turn it off.
I'm turning... Oh, look, there's me running. Hello? Sorry, I'm distracted. Hello?
Good evening.
Oh, they're all there, look, already. That's good, isn't it?
It is.
Oh, Louis the Travel... We've just been talking about you with me and Louis the Travel Spotter.
Really?
He saw Carrie Gapton Killips in Skipdale.
All right.
Filling his boat up, and then he turned around and went again. I think that's because he saw Louis the Travel Spotter.
It might be.
Auntie Sullivan, hello.
Hello, Auntie Sullivan.
Hello, Princess Script. Alfie Barlow.
Alfie Barlow's here again.
You don't need to shout, love.
What?
You won't even say... Look, you've got to keep that out of the red.
What?
No.
No, it good. Ah!
No, it's not like Bullseye where you got to keep out of the black and in the red. This one you got to keep out of the red. Yeah, nobody wants a boat, do we? We don't want a boat. DL says this is nice. D with two S, not like DL Travis, Dave Lee Travis.
Okay.
Picking Paul. Hello, Picking Paul. If you can hear rumbling in the background, we've got a boy. Basically, we have Ollie.
Ollie's knocking on the door.
Yeah. Fernanda Rosa Leak. What a
that's
name.
A fab name.
That is a fab name, is that? Marcy is that Desmarais? Because it's like AIS.
Yeah, Desmarais.
So it's not like A's.
Oh, it might be Desmarais. I don't know.
Like mayonnaise. It's not like mayonnaise, is it? No, I didn't think it would be. Hello. Anyway, yeah, welcome to our it's a very special live chat tonight. It's a very special live chat because it's a very special occasion.
It is?
Do you want to know what it is? We'll do a few more hellos and then we'll tell you. Look, it's jumping like hell, look. Claire Cuthbert, hello, it's a nice treat on a sunny Saturday. Well, it's not sunny here. It's been sunny, hasn't it? It's been nice. Darren Howell, hello. John Carter from Selby. Yvonne Jackson. I'm sure I know that name from somewhere.
I know her brother.
What?
Jermaine.
Westlifer, Maisie Minion, hello.
Westlifer.
Yeah, I don't know if they like Westlife or not. The boating photographer.
Oh, he's on.
Now, I don't know whether he just likes taking photos of boats or whether the CRT are paying him to look out for overstayers. And he's actually gathering evidence. Tammy Stone, just Cameron and his Jeep. Hello again. Back after a long time. Nice to see you again. You bring me joy. Oh. She doesn't appreciate it, but you do. Well, there you go. You see, we're not a big hit with the women, are we?
Not.
What?
They do like us.
They do, but not in that way. Every time I see Alfie Barlow, I want to say Alfie Blow, but I don't mean Blow. No, who's that? He's a singer. Alfie Bow. That's
Bow.
It, Alfie Bow. That's who I'm thinking of. Kay Coleman's asking how we are. We're very nice, thank you.
We're very good, thank you.
We're celebrating a special occasion.
We
I
are.
can't concentrate because the dogs are banging on the door. Well, they literally pick up toys and bang on the door.
They do.
Narrowboat Spudley. Spudley!
It's Rainer Waynetter.
Guys, you need to do us a big favour. Can you stop them? Because it's really driving me potty.
Really?
Yeah, it is driving me potty. Sorry. The dogs have got to learn that they're not allowed everywhere.
Yay.
Narrowboat Spudley, I want you to do us a favour. I've just been saying we want Narrowboat Spudley to do us a favour.
All right.
We want you to go on the Birmingham canals to Dudley, and then we want you to go out of your boat and film just a little 5-second clip saying, "This is Narrowboat Spudley and we're live in Dudley." That'd be nice. That.
They're in Braunston. I've just seen it.
Yeah, we're not going to Braunston.
No.
Dan Hollyfield, Bamboo Wild, Shane, Beth Lowell. Hello, Beth.
Hi.
Beth gave us the little plants.
Oh.
And the little gift. Thank you. Is that Fire's Lawn or Fire Slorm?
Fire Slorm.
There you go. So we've got a special. Oh look, your sister's
My
there.
sister's there, look. Hello, sis.
Hello. Narrowboats Buddy didn't say yes. They just said haha. The thing is, people do laugh a lot at us, not with us, at us. So today is we might as well tell you it's a very special occasion. It was 30 years ago today that Sean first slipped his ring on my finger, wasn't it? No, not that one. That one.
Yes.
No, slip. I said it right. We did get that wrong in rehearsals about slipping things on fingers and slipping fingers in. Well, let's just not go there. But he slipped his ring on my finger. 30 years ago today, we moved in together. So
We did.
Today is our 30th anniversary, innit? Jesus Christ, I'd have been out 10 years ago.
For murder, yeah.
Yeah, I would, wouldn't I? What is 30 then? Because, like, what is it like? It's not paper, is it? That were years ago, or cotton,
I don't know.
polyester.
Somebody tell us what 30 years
Well,
is.
it's not polyester either, but
Polyester.
I know it's like cotton, innit? I know what 30 is. Do you want a clue? Shall I give you a clue? Just don't look at my notes. It's not written on my notes. I'm going to give him a clue. Are you ready for this? I'm going to give you a pearl necklace later.
It's pearl.
It's pearl.
Yay!
Congratulations. I got it in before these as well.
My sister were wrong.
You thought it were Carl.
Put my sister up. Look, she got.
There you
Show
go.
everybody that she got it wrong.
Oh, I'm not going to embarrass your sister like that.
Pearl.
Quite a few of you got it right. Claire Cuthbert, hello, you got it right. Jennifer got it right. Carol got it right. Oh, brilliant. You all know it's pearl, don't you?
Yeah, except my sister.
Except your sister.
Thick as a plank.
Derek and Pauline, butts on board.
Yes, they got it right.
Owners of Silver Fox, they got it right. Let's have a look who else has got that.
Nobody else has bothered.
No, but Kay says I'm just a fetus. Well, I will take that as a compliment.
Yes.
That what she actually means is I look very young for my age.
Yes.
That's what I'm taking that to mean. Yeah, well done everybody that said pearl. That's good, isn't it?
It is.
Do you look like 30 years ago? And you as well, and you tell us, do you look like you thought you would look like 30 years later?
I don't think I look any different until I look at photos. Or till I look in the mirror.
I always imagined, when I were a kid, I always imagined that when I'd be like 50, that I'd have curly hair and a moustache.
Ah, right.
Do you know what I mean? You kind of picture yourself, don't you? And I always
Yeah.
pictured myself as quite an old man with a moustache and curly hair.
You don't look much different.
I don't think I look
No,
any
you don't
different.
look much different.
Do you want to see how different we actually look now compared to our first date?
Our first date.
Hey, are you ready for this?
It was at Alton Towers.
So this is our first date in 1993 and today. Are you ready? There you go. The first one's on the left, by the way. For those that can't read numbers. And something else as well. We actually got bitten to death by midges on the second one.
Yeah, we did. That was done this afternoon.
Trying to recreate that photo. Wow, 30 years difference
I know.
between those two photos. Who do you think's aged the worst?
Me.
Do you think?
Yeah.
I think the glasses make you look different, and obviously the hair
Yeah,
colour.
the glasses make me look very different.
My hair's not as... I think my hair is as thick, it's just not as long, is
It's
it?
just not as long.
And that red jumper, honestly, I used to wear that red jumper
All the time.
all the time, didn't I? All the time. Let's see if we can find another photo of me in that jumper. Are you ready for this? Same jumper.
Same jumper.
Look at Sean!
Oh, my Lord. There's colour in the hair. Look at the colour of my hair.
That's the boy I fell in love with.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, look at your hair. I don't think you ever... I can't even remember you having hair like that.
No?
That's the boy I fell in love with. Not this one.
Oh, my God. Oh, no. Take it off. Take it off.
It's stuck.
My God.
It's stuck.
I think I was about 16 then.
Oh, no, it's stuck. Oh, no, there it is. There it goes.
Oh, I was about 16.
I didn't fall in love with that boy. I didn't fall in love with this boy either.
Oh, dear. Oh.
He walked round town for 3 hours with that label on his glasses.
No, I did
before he
not. Don't believe a word he says.
Or did I fall in love with this boy?
Oh, that's a picture from the Maldives.
You actually look like you have got a bug eye on that photo, don't you?
I have got a bug eye on that photo.
He'd just fallen and hit his face on a step, hadn't you? Or did I fall in love with this boy?
Oh my God! Oh dear!
I tell you what, getting your teeth fixed were the best thing you ever did.
Don't believe him. Don't believe a word he said.
Yeah. He's a scat man.
My sister says, "Oh my God, I have that photo." That's the other one.
Or did I fall in love with this, Sean?
What? Why is it? Why me? Why me?
Oh,
is there any of you?
There is some of me, actually, yeah, coming up. But it's not about me, it's about you. It's always about me. So I thought I'd make tonight about you.
Okay.
There you go. Michelle's got that photo too. Oh, brilliant. Thanks, Anne. Oh dear.
Turn your phone off.
Oh dear. Sean looks like Eddie the Eagle. I think. Do you mean in that photo, or in that photo? I think that photo, isn't it?
I think it's that one. Yeah.
Oh, brilliant. Oh dear me. Right. Let's
Bates 1J. Is that you, Sue?
I know, because I think she has her actual name, doesn't she?
Oh, does she?
Yeah. Oh, Sean looked so cuddly when he was young. He looks super cuddly now. There you go. And he's plugged his own little YouTube channel there as well. Look. We got blocked by a few channels for doing that.
Yeah, we did get blocked.
Do you want to see some more photos of Sean?
I do.
All right, let's see. Let's see if you can pick Sean out from when he was in the Navy.
Oh, yes.
All right, then. So
I was 16.
Have a look at the photo. I'll give you a clue. It's not fourth from the left on the top row, although I wish it was. Did you know him?
Yeah, I knew him, yeah. I knew all them.
All right, so where is he then? Where's Sean in that photo? I spotted you, like, literally straight away.
Yeah, but you're used to seeing old photos of me, aren't you?
Yeah.
And you've been with me for 30 years.
Yeah. By the way, third from the left on the bottom row grew up to be Frankenstein.
Yeah.
Have you spotted him yet then? I'm going to turn this off in a minute because you want to see us, don't you? Well, if you can't spot him then, if you look in the middle row and he's third from the right on the middle row.
Yes, that's me.
Bless
The
him.
baby face.
Oh, bless. It's a good job I got it right, isn't it?
It is.
That would have been embarrassing, wouldn't it? Seeing him for 30 years and I can't pick him out in a Navy identity
Oh,
parade.
I was 16 then. That's 400 years ago.
Oh, look. Louis says, is he top third in the middle?
Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Block him. Block him.
Everybody else has got it right. Middle row, third right, 5 left, middle row. Oh, brilliant. Loopy Lou says 3 in from the right middle.
Yeah.
Carol wants to know which ship. Oh,
No,
here
that
we go.
was ship. It was HMS though. It's HMS Raleigh in Plymouth. That was when I first joined up. That was my training. Yeah.
What ships have you been on then?
Because
you're gonna
that
get
one,
this as well.
HMS Raleigh. The other shore base was HMS Collingwood, HMS Sultan. I've been on HMS Hermes, HMS Torquay, HMY Britannia. HMS Berwick. Yeah, loads.
There you go, you see. Not just good at swearing in vlogs. Oh, look, Mark says he's seriously a babyface.
I was then. I was
you
back
go.
then.
30 years should be latex face turquoise covering up. All right, I think the thing with this is it doesn't show emojis. It actually reads them out. Which
Yeah,
is,
it does.
It's a bit confusing, isn't it? Some embarrassing photos of Colin next, says Princess Script. I don't think we've got any of me. We've got a really flattering one of me skydiving. If you wanna see that one, it's like really flattering. It shows how much I'm enjoying the experience. Now, just imagine me actually crapping myself at that exact moment. I think that's what it is. That's the only photo of me I've got.
It's not a pleasant experience jumping out of a plane.
Anne Lindsay Wright says, was it the Royal Yacht Britannia?
It was. HMY Britannia, Her Majesty's Yacht Britannia.
There you go. Birkenhead Transport has just joined as a member. Thank you for that. If you just while we're on the subject of this, we're not begging or anything, but what? But what? But if you want to send a super chat or anything, just to help support the channel and help pay for Sherlock's house and the train barn and everything else, and just to celebrate our anniversary.
Yes.
If you feel that way, that would be appreciated. Barry Stevens says, tell us about some of the cool places you went to. Us, like in general, or you on the ship? I think
me on the ship. I think
that's what he means. Yeah.
Yeah, I think me on the ship. I think he means. But I travel quite a bit of the world. Yeah, so there's quite a lot to mention. You know, Caribbean and Gibraltar and all that. Yes, all that sort of stuff. I've done Europe and loads. Absolutely loads.
Lundwood.
But we
Lundwood. They went to Lundwood.
But we have travelled quite a lot in our 30 years, haven't we?
We have travelled quite a lot.
Yes.
We went to Scarborough. There you go.
That's Scarborough.
We went to Scarborough.
That's Scarborough.
I think the first holiday we ever went on was an island called Formentera. And I've actually got a photo of us on our very first holiday.
Wow.
There you
oh,
go.
my God, look at us there.
So that was, I can't remember when that was. It was in the 90s.
That's where your dad lived, wasn't it?
And yeah, my dad used to live. And it's a little island in the Balearics near, just south of Ibiza.
Yes.
And it's a very quiet little island, and it was the first place I ever got kind of acquainted with nudist beaches.
It was, yes, it was.
Quite liked that.
Yes, it was.
But yeah, that's the first holiday we ever went on. So that's in Formentera, near Ibiza. The last holiday we went on was
in Malaga,
1921. So
Almaguer,
5 years ago, and this was his last holiday. So that's the last one.
That's us on Malaga Beach.
I like them glasses on you.
Yeah, they're nice then.
Yeah, you've always had round glasses since
then. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and these are different. These are different to what I usually wear. Mm-hmm. They've got some colour in them.
But we've been all over. We used to work out in the Maldives.
That's the Maldives.
This is us on a yacht
on a dive yacht.
Yeah, called the Moona.
Yes.
And
we went manta spotting and stuff like that.
Yeah,
we swimming with manta rays.
We went over on holiday. Yeah. And
we just kept going back.
We just kept going back, and we got friendly with the people who owned the dive centre, and we ended up getting jobs as scuba diving instructors and training to be instructors. Yeah. So we spent about 2-3 years out in the Maldives, and wow, yeah. But yeah, been all over, haven't we?
Yes, we have.
Right, let me just thank some people for super chats. Marcy, thank you very much. She says happy anniversary. Thank you. Thank you,
Marcy.
Another one from Now. He says, I think you both deserve a pearl necklace for this. Well, if you're offering, what? I think I'd look quite nice in pearls rather than clutching them. But yes, if anyone wants to come round and give me a pearl necklace, I'm all right with that. Anne Lindsay, sorry, I should be thanking these people. Marcy, thank you very much.
Thank you, Marcy.
Thank you, and thank you to Nout as well. Also, Anne Lindsay Wright, thank you very much. And also to James. I've got to speak to you about he knows what I mean.
Honey thing.
Yeah, the honey thing.
Honey extractor.
Yeah, it's because we don't need it, and I didn't want to get it and kind of just have it in the barn. I'm kind of waiting until closer. I hope that's all right. Happy anniversary to one of my favourite couples. Or just one of. What?
No, it means both of us, you numpty.
To one of my favourite couples. No, that means he's got other favourite couples.
Ah, right.
As long as we're the bestest, most favouriteest, then what? Is that wrong of me to say?
No.
Ah, good. Right, I'm going to scan down to the bottom because we're really losing track on comments. So I'm just going to scan down to the bottom. Well, Mrs. Lady Unicorn says that pearl necklace went right over your head. Maybe 20 years ago. Well, am I wrong, gents? Am I wrong?
No.
Am I wrong, gents? As soon as you get past 30, that's it. Cotton bud in your belly button. Lindy Fleetwood says, happy anniversary. Thank you. And Sandy as well, and Moonshine. What are you drinking tonight?
This is gin and bitter lemon. The gin is from Highland Rover from Vanessa. Thank you, Vanessa.
Oh, yes, it is, isn't it? And I can't have any tonight. There you go. Sophia Pond, that always reminds me of who?
Sophia Pond. Amy.
Amy Pond.
Doctor Who.
One of the only members of my family I actually speak to. Darren, hello,
Darren.
And there are hundreds.
That's your cousin.
It is happy anniversary. I see Sean's on the hard stuff already. He's always on the hard stuff.
Don't believe a word of him. Don't believe a word he says, Darren.
Paul says, how are the electric bikes? For sale. I'm going to be completely honest. We got them sent to us to do a review video, which is what we did. But we don't use them. Sean's already got an electric bike and I prefer my gravel bike. So after we use them for the video, they've basically been in the barn. So if anybody wants them, they're valued at like 1,700 quid each.
Give us an offer.
Give us an offer and you can have them. Obviously, you're going to have to come and collect them, but then you get to meet us, which I suppose is price worth paying. Yeah, I can make sure he's out if that makes... If it makes the deal any sweeter for you. But yeah, seriously, if you want an electric bike, you can have both for the price of one. I don't mind. It'll help pay for the train bar, won't it?
Yeah.
It's turning into a right family affair, isn't it?
Your sister back again, look.
Go on, you can read it.
Hope you have some peanut butter whisk. Yes, we have some.
Yes, we have.
We've got some for when you get 2 weeks.
Yeah.
She'll be here in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
My sister Michelle and brother-in-law Darren.
Rhonda, another super chat from Rhonda. Thank you. Sweetheart, happy anniversary to
Thank you, Rhonda.
My favourite ever couple. Now, that's how you do it.
Yes, it is.
That's how you do it, James. James. Good question. Russell Bickford, did you find the bees on your hunt the other day? No. Right, I'll tell you the shortened version of the story.
There weren't hours.
So I had a bit of a paddy, let's call it a paddy, and went out to cool down in the Jeep. Now that's what happened, wasn't it? One of the dogs weed in the house, and I threw a bit of a paddy. So I went out to cool down, and while I went out, sat by the loch calming down, Sean noticed a swarm of bees literally right outside the front door.
Yeah,
literally outside the front door.
Of course, then I automatically thought there were hours.
Yeah, because you would. Because one of my hives is really full. So he's trying to ring me and I've turned my phone off because I'm having a paddy. And then I turn the phone on and there's all these messages saying, well, swear, bees, swear, swarm, stuff like that.
Bees everywhere!
So I came home, not literally ran into a neighbour, although could have done. And she said she'd seen them at the bottom of our drive. And it was just a cloud and she ran through them. So I went walking around looking for them, couldn't see him. And then I thought it was our bees as well, but I thought it was kind of weird the way they swarmed that it might not be ours. So I went and had a look and it's not ours. Ours are actually all still there. The queens are in each hive because that was a question all the beekeepers were asking. Did you see the queen? Yes, I saw the queen. So yeah, I know whose they are. But
they disappeared.
They disappeared. They found somewhere. So
they'll be about somewhere building a new nest.
I would have returned them to him if it had been his. But thank you for asking. Thank you for asking, Russell.
Sophia Pond.
How is Sherlock's Home coming along?
I've started it.
Give them some detail.
I've dug holes, put the moulds in for the foundations. Yeah. That's how far I've got, not very far.
He went out yesterday morning and it was a bit cloudy and damp and moist where he was working. And the midges, I daredn't tell him because if he'd have told me, I would have probably screamed and then fainted. And there were literally like hundreds around his head.
It's a good job I had smidge on.
It is a good job. Darren says he believes everything I say.
Yeah, you would, wouldn't you? You would.
You should. We're like the moral compass of our group. Where have I heard that? Will and Grace, wasn't it?
Yes.
We are. Yeah, aren't we? We are. What? Russell says they say you on YouTube and thought they would come over and check your hives out. Oh, I don't know.
They saw. I think. Get your fingers working.
All right. James says, have to have my daughter and her husband as his bestest, but you guys. All right. So we're the best non-related.
Yes.
I'll take that.
That'll do.
I will take that, actually.
That will do.
Yeah, I will.
And when a Yorkshireman says that'll do, you know there's nought better.
Grommet. I always think that says James Cameron, and then I think of Titanic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Happy anniversary. I am very happy You each have each other. You offer the lonely hope that someone special is out there. They are.
There's someone special out there for everyone.
They honestly are. Robin Barrett has sent us a little super chat. Thank you so much for Sherlock Holmes. Do you get that? He's put the S in the wrong place, so it should be Sherlock's home, but he says Sherlock Holmes.
Yes.
That's clever. That's
clever.
That's clever. If I were a teacher, I'd give you a gold star for that. What? Stephanie says Colin's looking tanned. Well, I actually look less tanned than you. It's actually more obvious if you look at my ring, innit? What? No, my ring. Because if I take my ring off, what? You can actually see. Oh, you can't on this because there's so many bloody lights in this studio. That's why we're always glazed, aren't we?
It's boiling in here.
It's boiling in here. But yeah, thank you. What are you laughing at anyway? Are you mistaking rings and holes? It's just filthy. Honestly, it's absolutely filthy. Jenny Sherwood says, think I need my hearing tested. Surely it's your 13th anniversary, not your 30th.
No, it's 30. Yeah.
Should make me eye.
Yeah, it's your finger.
Why is it that evolution decided that humans should grow eyelashes to stop things getting in your eye, but every time I get something in my eye, it's a bloody eyelash?
I know.
It just don't make sense, does it? Thank you, Jennifer. Can Sean do more of his recipes? If they spell your name right, I suppose you could, couldn't they? You've had 5 years. You've had 5 years. Mind you, Shawn Mendes is spelt with a W. And
it is.
You're a little bit like Shawn Mendes.
I'm absolutely nothing like Shawn Mendes.
Just a little bit.
No, I'm not.
You haven't got his bug eye. But...
His bug eye. Oh, put a photo of Shawn Mendes and a photo of me side by side. Yeah, we look completely the same, don't we?
I'd still rather do you than Shawn Mendes. Well, if you want, it's like look me in the eyes, Shawn. Which one? Wouldn't it? You know what I mean, don't you?
He ain't got a bug eye.
He's got bug eyes. Sharon, if you're watching, because we know that some celebrities watch this, don't we?
We do, yes.
We do know, and you'd be surprised.
Yeah, you would.
If we're
not mentioning any names.
We named, you'd know them. That they're not.
Oh, dear, you definitely know them.
Not house proud. What am I thinking of?
Household names.
Household, not house trained. Household names.
Yes, we do.
Sharon Bamber.
Hello, Sharon. Thank you.
Thank very much, Lee, for that. Thank you. SH says, what do you guys do for a living? Well, Sean has his Navy pension and I chew corn for gummy parrots, don't I? Hey, £6 an hour I get for that. There you go.
Oh.
Coffee says glazed like a... We do get a shine after a while. It does get quite... We've got like 2 computers, a radio station, an editing suite, speakers and all sorts going on. Oh, yeah. And then we've got the might as well be infrared heating panels, didn't there?
Yeah.
And Lally. Oh, that's a fabulous name.
Lally. That's a brilliant name.
That is a brilliant name. And Lally. Oh, that's brilliant. Because can you imagine being shouted at in school? Right. Can you imagine you're Michelle at one end of a corridor?
She wouldn't have to shout. She hasn't got an indoor voice.
And Anne Lally stood at the other end of the corridor. And they only call each other by surnames in school, don't they? And you're Michelle just going, Lally! You can see it, can't you? You can see it, can't you? Or
she's going to kill you when she gets up here.
Or where she works. I'm not going to say where she works, but that kind of environment where it's a big building.
Yeah.
And she's like shouting, walking down the aisles,
She
shouting.
actually works in an office now.
Does she?
Yeah.
It won't be as much fun in an office. It won't. But anyway, brilliant. Thank you, Anne and Lally. I love that. We're Laurie's favourite couple as well.
Oh.
Right, I want to play not a little game, but I want to play a little test.
A test.
I want to test it. I saw something on. I don't know if you like me, but since the invention of mobile phones, you don't have to read the shampoo bottle when you're having a poo anymore.
No, you don't.
Have you noticed that? And you can actually. And when I'm sat having a poo, I usually watch Instagram. What? I usually watch Instagram reels. I'm only saying what everybody does. Everybody poos.
I know.
And I was watching an Instagram reel. You're taking me. I was watching an Instagram reel the other day, and I noticed that there was a man who was teaching Americans how to do English pronunciation. Because we have the same words, don't we?
They're just pronounced
The
different.
British and the Americans, we have the same words, but we pronounce them differently, like yogurt. It's like yogurt.
Yeah.
And aluminium.
Aluminium or aluminum.
There you go. And Caribbean.
Caribbean.
So we have like this different dialects
Yes.
for the same words. So this Englishman was teaching Americans legit how to speak English pronunciation.
I think I know what you're going to put on.
So he was the first, right, so the first, basically what he said to do is to not pronounce the letter T. Yeah? So, for example, identify would be, you don't pronounce the T. You don't pronounce the T. So identify. Identify. Yeah? And alert would be...
Alert.
Alert. There you go. So you don't pronounce the T, and that's the secret to pronouncing English words. So we're going to do a little test, and I've got some words for you, and they're going to come up on the screen just there. And remember, you don't pronounce the T, and you've got to say them out loud. Are you ready? So the first one...
Peen. I am not saying it.
Right? So
I'm not saying it.
you don't pronounce the T.
I'm not saying it.
No, you got to say it. Peanuts. Peanuts. Yeah? This is not me. This is according to the guy on Instagram that it's a legit business doing this. All right. Second one. Yeah? Yeah?
Oh, my.
Last one. So this isn't anything to do with genitals, so you can read this one out loud, but don't pronounce any of the T's. Are you ready?
No.
Honestly,
we're
seriously.
going to get shut down.
I don't know how you're going to get shut. That is legit. You go on Instagram or wherever it is and search for him, and he's there. So apparently we don't pronounce the T's anymore.
Oh,
and that's
my
it.
God.
Terry Cook, he says, I'd love to buy one of your electric bikes, but I live in Ohio.
Oh, yeah. The shipping would probably cost more.
It would probably be a lot more, wouldn't it? Super chat from Maisie Minion.
Hey, matey.
Thank you. Shell's actually laughing because she knows I'm right. There you go, you see. Oh, dear me. Another super chat. Rhonda Davis, thank you so much, Rhonda.
Thank you, Rhonda.
Happy anniversary to the
Have
best
a fab evening.
the best couple on YouTube.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, not Anna Marie and whatever her name were anymore, is it? Oh, there we go. What happened to them?
I don't know, but less said the better.
I think they got... they disappeared down the Avon, didn't they? And never to be seen again.
Look who else is on at the bottom there.
Oh.
Look who's on.
Dear me, no time to get them out.
No time to get what out? Cousin.
No, you can get them out for me. I'll give you I will give her a valued opinion.
Will you?
I'm sure she's still good, actually.
I bet she is.
I'm pretty sure she looks after herself.
Oh, yes, she's fab. She's absolutely fab, our Jackie.
I used to hate going to the gym. This is another relation, Sean. I used to hate going to the gym when she was there. What?
Why?
Was that you farting?
No, it's the dogs out there.
All right. Because and I don't know whether she did it deliberately, she always used to work harder than me. And I felt a little bit...
She did work hard at the gym.
She's a proper like gym bunny that you don't want to mess with.
No, you don't mess with her.
And then there was that moment where I could see she was coming over to talk to me. And it's like, oh, God.
Love you, Jackie. It's been a long time since I saw you.
Moonshine says, don't get my other half started on the American language. Oh, I don't. We don't want to get this with it. Oh, I've got loads. I'm going to have to scan to the bottom again. Rhonda says there are exceptions to every rule with the T. I think you're probably right there, actually. Nigel Keeley says you can't say that.
No, you can't.
Hazel B's only just tuned in and this is happening. What? Hiss is happening. Dennis Harvey, a super chat. Thank you. Happy anniversary. Thank you for you. Louis, the travel spotter. He heard the fart. He heard the gurgle.
Gurgle?
Are you gonna?
I didn't.
Are you gonna believe what you heard or what he tells you?
I didn't trump. I promise.
We know what we heard, don't we? Oh, look who's here.
It's the captain. Somebody's been talking about you on here earlier.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Louis.
Were you in Skipton?
We were just talking to Louis, weren't we?
You in
Louis the
Skipton,
travel
eh?
spotter.
Filling up.
I'm pretty convinced it's not Louis the travel spotter, but my first boyfriend were called Louis.
What?
Did you know that? Sorry, I'm pressing all sorts of, but I ain't got the foggiest idea what's going on here. Yeah, he was called Louis. It's actually a bit of a funny story. I don't know if I dare tell you. I think I have to now, don't I? He dumped me. It was such
Madman.
No, it was such. He was well with. To be honest, I would have done the same. I would have dumped me for what happened. But it was so bad. I had to ring my mum, and I weren't talking to her at the time.
To ring me, man.
And she had to come and get me. My mum had to come and get me. It was that bad. So we just met. It was a French lad called Louis. And what?
No, I'm listening.
And I wouldn't say we knew each other well. I think we knew each other as much as two men could after like half an hour. Do you know what I mean? And we went to his house, and we had a little. I think we'd had some fried chicken. Oh, I'm trying to set a scene here. It was a lot more romantic than it's sounding. And we finished the chicken, and we kind of planned the next part of the evening, but we were missing some kind of vital accessories. So he went to the garage shop to get some. Yeah,
Motor oil.
Similar. Let's call them condiments. So he went to the garage shop to get the condiments, but I really needed a poo.
Oh!
So I went to his toilet, and it was one of these where they turned a house into like 18 flats. Do you know what I mean? So the facilities weren't the best. So I was busting. I needed a poo. So I went to his toilet, and I had a poo. And you know when you've kept it in for like a day because you haven't had enough an opportunity, you're shaking your head and you know exactly what I mean. You know what I mean, don't you?
Did you need a stick?
Well, it was that big, it wouldn't flush away. And there was nothing, he didn't have a toilet brush at the side of his toilet, so I couldn't kind of poke it. All his kitchen things were wood. So I didn't want to use any of his kitchen utensils to try and break it up. And I was panicking because he'd only gone to the garage, so he would have been home any minute. So I thought, well, what do I do? So I put my hand in.
Somebody's just give you a dislike for what you're talking about.
So I put my hand in and picked it up, put some toilet paper underneath my hand to stop the drips, ran into his kitchen and put it in his cat litter tray. Just covered it in cat litter, just enough to stop the smell, because you know what it's like. That's why they bury it in it. And left it and kind of washed my hands and tidied the toilet up a bit. And
I don't know where this is going.
Literally a minute later, he came back. And I thought, got away with it. So what? So he went in the kitchen. We were tidying up after the chicken that we'd had before. And I was getting ready. Do you know what I mean? I was getting ready for the next stage of the evening. And he came in and said, have you had a poo in my litter tray? Like really serious. And I went, no, why? This is because there's a massive poo in my litter tray. And I says, well, maybe your cat's done it. And he said, my cat's been dead a week. I have told you it, haven't I?
No, I just knew where it were going.
And my mum had to come and pick me up. He kicked me out. And I went to the phone box and rang my mum, and she had to... So, yeah. So
that's not true, is it?
So
is that true?
That's not Louis the travel spotter, but he was called Louis, and it just reminded me of that story. There you go.
Have we done that one there?
Which one?
That one.
Dennis Harvey, super chat from you. Thank you. I think we did do that one, actually, yeah. Yeah.
Thank you, Dennis.
Gary and Nikki, hello.
Hello, Gary and Nikki.
Nice to see you.
We're doing really well.
Juju asks, how are the Badgers doing?
We don't know, because we took the cameras away and left them in peace.
We did. Sandra Compton.
Thank you, Sandra. How long before we get the owl? It won't be here when you get here. It's going to be a few more weeks. Yeah, I've got to build the cage first. Build the muse.
The muse. It's so warm in here, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
I wish I'd have opened that window. Dave Greenwood, super chat from you. Happy anniversary to you both from Dave and Charlotte on the Isle of Wight.
Oh, nice down there.
JD says endangered feces. Do you get that? You talk because I'm tired.
Don't give up the day job, JD. Well, I can't see anything. Ruth's laughing.
What's she laughing at? I don't know.
Your spiel.
Auntie Sullivan. Hello, Auntie Sullivan. Thank you for the super chat.
Hi, Auntie Sutherland.
Thank you.
Sullivan. Can't get my teeth in.
Steve Fisher says, enjoying a large slice of cake we got from the pier in Legg today.
That's funnily enough, we went to the pier today.
We were at the pier today.
Yes, we did. So we must have just missed each other. We left about 1:30, didn't we?
Well, no, we saw somebody that recognised us and kept looking, and we kind of ushered ourselves away, didn't we?
No, we didn't do that, no.
I can see why Sean's face looks like it does with their cake.
I know, the massive portions. Yeah, we were there today.
I'm just keeping quiet. I like it when Sean talks. Evening boys from Ireland.
We're not from Ireland. Boys from Ireland. We're not from Ireland.
It needs a comma, doesn't it, after boys? Evening boys from Ireland. There you go. Jennifer says, how is the hill recovering for the fire last year?
Oh, it's green.
Yeah, it's green. I'm actually looking at it.
Yeah.
It's right behind you. If you turn round, you could actually see it.
About 20 of them have just turned round.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me, to be honest. Island says, look, this is getting rather weird, isn't it? Why keep the litter tray if the cat died a week ago? Well, I don't know.
Well.
He kicked me out. I never got a chance to ask him, did I? Highlands Uncovered says, just popped in to hear you pooing, I said. I never said shitting. I said pooing, didn't I? Pooing in people's... And I didn't poo in his cat litter tray. I pooed in his toilet and then picked it up and placed it in his cat litter tray.
I believe you picked it up.
I tell you, these YouTubers will do anything for you. You tell us about it, Highlands Uncovered.
Yes.
Get yourself out of Inverness. Spread your wings a little bit.
Yes, spread your wings.
Not up to Sutherland.
No.
Our territory.
Only kidding.
You come up here, we'll bring you cake. Hiya, sweet is little late, but so nice to see you on a rainy Saturday.
It's been beautiful up here today.
It is boiling.
It was 20 degrees in Legg.
Sweating my tits off. Whew. Guys, can't wait for my birthday next month. It's a big one. Right, how big are we talking? Are we talking like 80? Because that's pretty big, isn't it? 80. Are you talking to me anyway now?
Yeah.
You weren't talking to me earlier.
What? Of course I was.
Do you share a bath with your other half? We do. We share. I don't mean like together. We passed that 20 years ago. It's all elbows and knees and ankles now, innit?
Can't get out of the bath.
Yeah, I don't want me back in tap again. But yeah, we share the water. So I usually have a bath first because I'm cleaner.
And then you empty it.
And then
little bit. You leave a little bit in.
I empty a little bit out, maybe 3/4, and then he tops it up with hot water.
Yeah.
And it saves water, and it saves a bit on the gas bill as well. Do you do that?
I know my sister does that.
Do you do that? Oh, I wouldn't like to get in after you, Michelle. Oh my God, you'd get out smelling a Charlie, wouldn't you? Yeah. Or whatever it is she's wearing. Coco, Chanel, I don't know. Is that why Dad smells like perfume sometimes? I thought he had a thing for it, you know what I mean?
She does wear Chanel.
There you go.
That's her favourite perfume, I think.
That's why Dad smells of Chanel, innit, sometimes?
Probably.
I thought he had this thing going on, because every time he kind of scratches his ankle, I'm looking to see if he's wearing tights. But no. So anyway, yes, do you share a bath? Why? I don't know.
Why what?
Well, Lindsay Broomeb does. They do. Let's see who else does. Thank you for asking that. Yeah, okay. If I shared a bath with my other half, we would need a swimming pool. So anyway, yeah, we share it. So anyway, do you ever wee in bath?
No!
Not even accidentally a little bit?
No!
Well, I don't either now. But you do fart in bath sometimes, don't you?
Everybody farts.
Well, I had a bit of a rough day other day. And I farted in the bath. I'm not going to lie. I farted in the bath. And it felt a bit dodgy, but it looked all right. Now, because he uses the same water, I did check, and as I was letting the water out and drying myself off, I did notice quite a few little brown bits floating in the water.
You're a liar.
I am telling the God's honest truth, I swear on my life. So knowing that Sean was going to get in, I was in a bit of a panic. So I thought, well, shall I just let it all out and give it a rinse? But then he'll start asking questions while I let it all out. So then I got the top from the shaving gel tin and started fishing them all out.
Never again.
No, let me finish. And started fishing them all out and putting them down the sink. And it was...
Sink!
Yeah. You know, the one where we brush his teeth.
Oh!
But no, let me finish. There's a point to this. Honestly, it will be right. By the end of the story, things will be right, I promise you. So I'm fishing them out and kind of giving them a bit of a look and then pouring them down the sink. And one of them stuck to the sink. And I looked at it and I thought, actually, I don't know whether that is where I think it is. So I touched it. And it actually wasn't. You know that orange jumper I bought from Superdry? It was the fluff off my jumper. It was just fluff. There you go. I told you it was all right. What? If it had been, I would have actually emptied it out, I think. But it wasn't. It was just the fluff off my orange jumper.
He never ceases to amaze me.
What? It's jumper fluff.
Change the subject.
It's jumper fluff. I don't... Right, change the subject. If I know my other half is in here after me, I make sure I have a wee to keep it warm for it. Oh, I'm a proper gentleman. Oh, that's just gross. Ugh. Joe always gets, and then the hubby after her.
Yeah.
That's yeah. Catherine, happy 30th anniversary.
Catherine Apps.
Mrs. Lady Unicorn is crying. Kellyanne says, no, the bath is mine for at least 3 hours. Yeah.
Me mum were like that.
Yeah. Matthew Godwin. Oh, Colin. I get that a lot, to be honest. No, Moonshine, it wasn't poo. It was jumper fluff. What? It was jumper fluff. Highlands Uncovered. Oh, they're laughing again. They're having a right. Are you drunk? Safe water actually was. I would get in a bath that's had jumper fluff in it.
Jumper fluff, yeah.
Not wee or anything else, but there you go. Fisherman fluff. I don't get that. Is that like the stuff you pull out of your belly button?
Fisherman's flut.
No, it was Terry. I swear on my life, it was jumper fluff.
What are you looking at? You're looking at his notes.
No, I'm not.
To see what other mischief I can get up to.
No, I'm not. Andy thinks I need to go see a doctor. If your waist looks like fluff from an orange jumper, you may have a major problem. No, it doesn't. No, the fluff from my orange jumper looked like poo. It wasn't the other way round. What?
It's the same difference.
No, it's not right. If your poo looked like an orange jumper, then you'd have a problem. Yeah? But if orange jumper looked like poo, that's not a problem with you.
But if your orange jumper looks like poo, then the poo looks like the orange jumper.
No. Buy an orange jumper, pick some fluff off it, and put it in the bath, and it goes darker. Clothes go darker when they're wet. So the orange looked like light brown. Well, this is such a simple thing, and you're all making it so confusing.
Change the subject.
I'm trying to change the subject, but these assholes won't let it go.
Stop swearing.
Do you have your own water source, or what we call city water?
We have our own water source up on the top of the hill.
Yeah. Marina says, she's named after where boats live. Do you have a shower after your... What? Do you have a shower after your bath?
No.
Why?
No.
What's the point in having a bath if you're going to have a shower after? I don't get that. Do you?
Chris and Mary's on, look.
Hello, Mary and Chris. We're going to call them Mary and Chris now.
Yes.
We're sorry we're a bit late.
I hope you've got a note
on its way. Been watering the garden. Christ, how big is it? You only live in New Mills. I don't think there's any gardens big enough to spend an hour watering, is there?
I don't think there is,
I don't think there is. Hello. Sandy Humby says, such a weird topic for a Saturday evening. Have you never watched our vlogs, love? Searle says, I know what you are saying, Colin. There you go. That's a man who's been in the bath with an orange
Well,
jumper
you're as
on.
bizarre as him.
There you go. You shower after a bath to swill off the dirty water. How dirty are you for your bath water to be? I don't get that, do you?
No.
Ugh. Sorry, I've got a bit of an itch. Just right, we're not showing that one. Shower then bath is common in Japan, but we don't live in Japan. Are the Japanese really dirty people? No, you know what I mean. To be doing that, I don't understand that. No. Catwoman says, "Please, I've just eaten me tea."
Well,
what you had?
You know what we're like.
Soapy, filthy water. I wonder how dirty. This is bothering me now.
I know.
I think.
Do you have a bath once a week?
Yeah, is that why? Because we have a bath every day.
Every day?
Every day. We're nice and clean, us two. If you can hear banging, it's them again.
They're playing out there.
Do you both bath together?
Not together in the same bath. We wouldn't fit.
No. We said that about. I can't remember. We've got barking dogs now.
Yeah, they're playing.
Right, where are we? Do we bath together? No, we don't bath together.
No, we don't.
We don't bath together.
There's no room. Not enough room.
No. Moi.
Laugh my
ankle
off.
Arm. Anus. What? You need to see what he's doing because it sounds like he's digging the carpet up.
Oh. I'll go check.
Mrs. Lady Unicorn says, that's why me and Kev need a swimming pool. Ah, right, I get it.
Oi, look, what are you doing?
What's he done?
I don't know, his bed's upside down. Don't throw your toys at me. Yeah, yes. Cheeky little monkey.
Are we all right?
They're all right. I'm going to leave the door slightly open.
Okay.
He could come in if he wants.
Yeah. I've heard about people having a shower, then a bath, but we have a bath every day.
Trouble's here.
So we're not that mucky. Did you name the new chickens?
We did we? I can't remember.
Hello, Trouble. Hello. You want to
big
lick
dafty.
my ear?
Yeah, you're a big dafty.
Yeah.
You're excited because you've been playing, haven't you?
Yeah.
You got stuff all over you.
You might want to go out again after.
I know. I'll go let him out. Shall I let you out? Hey, come on then. He needs a wee.
I think the consensus is that a lot of you shower and then bath, or bath and then shower, which is weird. That is weird. But there you go. Charlotte Atkinson says, I am still never going to be able to look at our cat's litter tray the same ever again. Oh, dear. Now it says he's not got orange jumper everywhere, has he? No, he hasn't. It was an orange jumper. Rhonda says, hello, Ollie. Oh, dear me. I keep laughing so loudly that I scare my cat, says Ron. I don't think anybody can laugh as loud as Sean. Charlotte, have we named the new chickens? We haven't named them. We were asking people to send suggestions, and they've been sending suggestions, and we've not even looked at them. We've been that busy. Well, he's been busy playing his video games, but I don't know. Does Sean have personality? Does chickens have personalities? Yeah, but they all have near enough the same personality. They're a little bit like clones, really. The white ones are a bit different from the reds, I think. They're a little bit more moody. Lindsay says, I've heard about people having a shower and then a bath, but we have a bath every day, so we are not that. That's same here. We have a bath every day, or if it's really warm, we have a shower. Will you have a calendar for 2024? Yes, I'm working on it now, and we should be starting pre-orders. I think we started pre-orders in June or July last year, but it's probably going to be July, August before we start pre-orders this year. It's going to be a little bit later. Reason being is that the last few years we've had somebody, because we didn't have the house, we had somebody posting all the calendars out for us, but this year now that we've got the house, we're going to be doing it ourselves, so we don't need as much time. So we're going to be putting that off a little bit. Louis says, I have a bath every day. Good for you. Nice and clean. Only showers for Karen. I can't get my leg over. Did we need to know that? Russell, did you get a new batch of chicken since the second coop was added? What are you eating now?
Twix.
Yes, we did get a second batch of how many hens did we get?
8 more.
Michelle was asking if we've named them.
My sister Michelle.
Yeah.
You can name them when you come up next week.
Do we trust her?
No.
You have to have a quick shower after a bath to rinse all the bubbles off, says Jenny. How is
Are we still on that subject?
Yeah, we're going to try and get off toilets now. How is the train barn coming on? It's really, if you watch the last vlog, that's about as far as we're going with that.
No, get down. Get down.
At the moment.
Get down. Behave.
You all right? Right, I've got a couple of little videos and stuff.
Oh, have we?
Yeah. By the way, you keep seeing Sean's sister, Michelle, come up. Shall we show him a picture of your sister? Well, no, it's a nice picture. I would not put a funny picture of Michelle because I know I would actually be scared for my life. Or at least my bollocks, one of the two. So this is me when me and Sean and Michelle and a few other people did the Leeds 10K. Do you remember?
We did, yes. That was some years ago.
A few years ago. So this is what Sean's sister looks like. There you go.
That's my sister.
She don't remember. She's just run 10K. She don't normally look that rough. To be honest.
She's definitely having your nads.
Actually, look at my hair. My hair's not that colour anymore.
No,
either,
it's
is
not.
It? It's a bit thicker up front than it was.
My
there
sister
as
don't
well.
look any different.
No, she's just a little bit. What's the word?
Older.
No. Ladies don't swear, they perspire.
Yeah.
That's it, because she's just run 10K.
Shad.
And she were hurting a little bit, wasn't she?
Yes.
Me and you as well, look.
There we are.
Oh. He's not leaning into me. He looked like he thought he was having a stroke after doing all that running. That's what it was, wasn't it? That's what he thought it was. Do you want to see Sean as a lorry driver?
Ooh.
Yeah, there you
we go.
Look. Now this is. Have you seen that program Caught on Dashcam? This is literally 2 seconds before he went into the back of a car carrying a Polish family, wasn't it?
No, it was not.
In Doncaster. Is it not that one?
No.
All right, I thought it might have been that one. Do you want to see the first? Do you want to see a photo of me and Sean literally within about 2 weeks of us getting together in a pub? Are you ready for this?
Oh.
This is. I hate this one. I really hate this one. Oh, I hate that. Who goes out in a white shirt?
Oh, look at that.
Who buttons a white shirt up to the collar like that?
Oh.
And Sean's genuine Giorgio t-shirt.
No, it wasn't.
3 for a tenner from Leeds Market, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. 1993, 30 years ago that. Wow, blimey. Michelle, that was an amazing day. It was a good day.
It was a good day.
You did so well.
We ran for motor neurone disease.
Which pub was that? Says now that was the New Penny, the legendary New Penny.
The New Penny in Leeds.
In Leeds. Look at the chap at the right-hand side. He looks so happy to be there, doesn't he? Look, half a pint of flat beer in front of him, head in his hands,
Yeah.
staring at those plastic flowers and just thinking, where did I go wrong? Oh, dear. Very 1990. It was very 1990s, wasn't it? Yeah. Louis says, which trucker company did you work for?
It was McGregor's in Doncaster, wasn't it?
It was. Terry says we're cute. I think Terry's got a thing for us, you know.
Yeah.
I think so. What? Jesus, you two
Oh, you woke up?
were the Ant and Deck before Ant and Deck. We were the
Oh,
Ant
that's
and
right. I
Deck.
thought it was somebody else.
We were the Ant and Deck before Ant and Deck. Who? Oh, yeah, I know who you're thinking.
Yeah, I thought it was someone else. I thought it was Vanessa. She's probably not watching. Otherwise, should have been on.
Pauline Prawl says, did you manage to catch your neighbour's swarm of bees?
What are you shouting for?
Oh, here we go. Look, Michelle looks lovely.
She
says,
is.
Says Kay Coleman, which is actually the alternate account of Michelle Sharp. Or is that Darren? Lewis says, how are you enjoying living in Scotland? Is that Lewis Irons, do you think?
Oh.
Do you think? If that's Lewis Irons, my telephone number.
He's got a thing for Lewis Irons.
No, I haven't got a thing
The
for
sports presenter on BBC Scotland.
No, I haven't.
Yeah, he has.
No, I haven't. Unless you're watching. No, I haven't. 1990 was the year she was born, so you were 3.
You were 3 when we got together. Oh, my.
Well, your nephew, your Adam, were only, what, 4 or 5?
4 or 5, yeah.
If that, and look at him now, he's
He's in his 30s.
18.
About 35, I think.
18.
80.
Yeah, 18 will do. In public. No idea.
What?
I have no idea. Colin, you're so cute. You don't drink strong drinks like Sean's Jam Shed. I am cute.
He drinks whiskey, don't you?
I do. Hello, little man. Hello. Have you come to say hello? Do you want to give me a kiss? Oh, give me a kiss against my ear. Oh, you good boy. More love, more love, more love.
You old big
Nay,
softy, aren't
more
you?
love.
You're a big softy.
Hey, you going to get down now?
Come on, then, get down.
That's a good
You're
lad.
going to go and play. We'll play then.
1990 was the year Maisie Minion got married.
Ooh.
So you've been married how long? For too long now, I think.
3 years longer than us.
Yeah. No kilts for us yet. Yes, we have. We're still waiting for my sporran.
No, we're not waiting for it. We're waiting for him to order it.
Yeah. You were asking about funny photos of me, weren't you?
Yes.
Have you ever been stood on a platform?
I've seen the title of it.
Have you ever been stood on a platform on the London Underground and literally stood a few feet away from you is that guy you met at the really, really rough sex dungeon? And you did such despicable things to each other that when you notice each other again on that station platform, it's actually quite uncomfortable. Especially when in daylight you realise who this other person is. Oh, wow.
Oh, dear me.
I don't know whether that was more uncomfortable for him or for me.
Oh, he weren't impressed, were he?
He wasn't impressed. Bless him. That was just after he got fired, wasn't it?
That was just after he got fired, yes.
Bless him. He was
the ex-Chancellor of the Exchequer.
Yeah, there you go. Have you visited Scapa Flow?
No, we have not.
I don't. That sounds like one of those tubes you have in the car when you want a wee, innit?
Yes.
Where you have,
it probably is.
You have the bag in the glove box.
I'm kidding.
And you run it up your leg, and don't you? Is it not that? I don't know which one it was. We were just wanting to get.
Can't
out
remember
there.
which one.
In fact, it might say on. It might.
We were going to Westminster because that's where he went.
It's Greenwich. Look, it says
Greenwich.
behind my shoulder. It says where it is. Yeah. There you go. That guy looks like Inspector Gadget. No, he's the ex-Chancellor of the Exchequer.
George Osborne.
Called George Osborne. Bloody hell, run. He did. That's the thing. We were like giving him the chase, and it was him that was running. Oh dear, made Shane laugh anyway. I've actually got another video as well. So this is a bit of an exclusive.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's a bit of an exclusive. I was going through the old photos, trying to find out photos for us and stuff. And I found a video, and it was actually our first ever vlog that we've never published. Because we didn't have a YouTube channel at the time. It was like a practice thing. Now, before we bought Narrowboat Silver Fox, we had another boat years ago in 2004 called The Great Escape. And it didn't work out. If you watch the vlogs, you'll know the story. But before we bought Silver Fox and embarked on that journey, we wanted to make sure that we were all right on a boat.
And that Dylan was all right.
And that Dylan was all right. So we rented a hire boat for a week or 2 weeks. And we wanted to just live on it, not like a holiday, was it? We was kind of living on it, and to make sure that Dylan and us were all right. And we kind of did a little video, and I think we might have posted it on social media. We had like personal social media at the time, so Foxes Afloat didn't exist at this time. And I'm going to play you it, and it's the first ever Canal vlog that we ever recorded, so you might need to turn the volume up a little bit. And we just moored. Coincidentally, when you're looking at the mooring, we'd actually moored on the wrong side of the canal. We weren't on the towpath, we'd moored on the offside.
Get down.
In a little wood. Are you ready for this?
Hello.
we thought we'd show you our mooring for tonight.
It took some getting on. We grounded 4 times.
But it's worth it. Just look at this.
The canal is very shallow here.
And now we're having beans on toast with cheese and then chocolate. And we've got 4G signal and we can get all the TV channels. And I'm still buzzing, seeing how Christmas trees were made this morning.
And I have wine.
And Sean has wine. And I might have a bottle of Asti. And we have mosquitoes. So we have mosquito spray. And there are thousands, millions of mosquitoes out there. And that's our gangplank. Gangplank. Right, see you later. Bye. Oh, what's it playing now?
Why have we got Ollie? Why have we got young Otis there?
It just ran into young Otis, didn't it?
No.
Oh, shall we see some more of young Otis?
Yeah, this is young Otis.
Oh, young Otis. Oh, young Otis. He's like 8 weeks old. That's literally when we got him, innit? Oh, young Otis. Watch how he looks at me at the end of this. Oh, no, I forgot that we're on the end. On the other video, on the hire boat, it was a hire boat. And literally after stopping recording, I went to go back in the boat and slipped. And I thought I broke my arm. It came up in a lump like that.
Yeah, it did.
I was in absolute agony. There you go. Even that with all the wind noise and anything, is still a lot better than most canal vloggers now, isn't it?
Can't say that. Oh, look, Kay.
Dear. Kay what?
Kay.
Oh, Kay Coleman, hello.
Hello, Kay.
Thank you.
Thank
for
you,
the super
Kay.
chat.
We love you too.
Nice tattoos. What a beautiful canal. I guess Leeds, Liverpool.
No,
it was near Birmingham.
Yeah.
I think it was near Alvechurch.
But it was the canal.
No, because we went into Birmingham and back out, didn't
Yeah,
we?
we did.
So I think it was down near Alvechurch. I think we got the boat at Alvechurch.
Yes.
And then went into Birmingham.
And then came back out.
And then came back out again, didn't we? I think that's what we did anyway. It's so far away now. Now I need to have beans on toast with cheese.
Have you got a cough? Just cough at me.
That is good. What, do you want to kiss me as well? Oh dear me.
You big dafty.
Oh dear.
You're a good lad. Come here then. Come here. Yeah, yeah.
Little Otis,
Oh,
brilliant.
Otis is here now.
Now I want a puppy, says Kerry. No, you don't want
No,
a
you
puppy.
don't.
Honestly.
They're a nightmare when
Honestly.
they're young.
I'm not saying we regret getting Ollie, but we regret getting Ollie.
He'll grow up.
Will you ever do a backstory on your tattoos? Is she talking about me or you?
I got them when I was, I don't know, 17, 18 when I were in the Navy. They're just what you did when you were in the Navy.
Lovely memories. Hawking Hansen says, I am back, Sean, and I am glad you agree that wine fixes everything.
Hey?
Did you say that? You might have said that when you were drunk on wine, to be honest. Sean gets drunk a lot.
Hawkins says that he's back. From where?
I don't know. You do get drunk a lot, though.
No, I don't get drunk a lot.
Right. When was the last time you had a drink of alcohol? Before this?
2 days ago.
2 hours ago.
2 hours ago. I had a little bottle of beer this afternoon.
You can tell when Sean's drunk because he starts talking. Because Sean's not really, even in the vlogs, but in real life, he's not much of a talker until he's drunk. And then it's just like, you're like a commentator for the Olympics, aren't you?
We're having a moment, aren't we?
Bless him.
Oh, yeah, we're having a moment.
Hello, Otis. No, get down then, because Ollie's sniffing your backside. Oh, you want him
You're burping
to?
now.
I can't remember last time I got drunk. Can you?
No.
Do you think it was when we played Say It, Don't Spray It?
Yes.
Have you seen that game called Say It, Don't Spray It? You have to put you have to put a guard in your mouth, like the dentist use that hold your mouth open. And then you have to read phrases from cards, and the other team players have to guess what you're saying.
Shall I put these out there?
Yeah, you might as well. And I think I've got the clip. Shall we play the clip?
Have you got the clip? Oh,
So
yes, come on then.
This is going back a few. Again, this is before Silver Fox, isn't it? So it's probably, 6 or 7 years ago, is this?
Yes.
And a friend of ours called Tom, who we're going to show on the video, so apologies if you don't want to be seen.
Too late.
It's too late. And he actually had to wear a bib because he was
dribbling that much.
Slavering that much. So say it as well. This is the last time, might want to turn the volume up. This is the last time I was drunk. Are you ready for this?
I should not gang. Sweat out right through that.
I wish I could drink.
That was an absolutely brilliant
It was
night.
the last time. Lindsay, Brewbed, super sticker.
Woohoo!
Oh, lemon.
Thank you, Lindsay.
Lemon, and I could do with some bitter lemon if you hadn't just drunk the last of it.
There's a little bit left.
Scapa Flow was England's biggest naval base in World War II. I bet it's not as big as your naval.
I'm not showing them.
No, you can get a cream egg in his naval.
No, you can't.
No, you could. You could. Didn't know one of you was a veteran.
Yes.
Thank you for your service, and sorry how the country probably treated you based on when you met your chap.
Yeah, it weren't that good. So yeah, it was a different time. Let's say things have improved.
He's back from the past live vlogs on Silver Fox. When I see Hawking, I see not Stephen Hawking, I see Chesney Hawking, even though it's Chesney Hawks. Do you know what I mean?
I really don't know how his mind works sometimes.
Lady of the Trillium says she misses having puppies. Such sweet. You should talk to our cousin Joanne.
Yes, she used to have loads of puppies.
She still has. Wilson said, "What? Oh, you finally got that? 18 seconds later. This might just be your best live ever. Thanks, guy." Oh, what?
They get worse. They get dirtier.
They do get worse. I just took the dog out, got chatting to a neighbour. Right, okay.
Oh, that when they said they were back.
All right, okay. Sorry for explaining naval history to a sailor. Can we stop talking about belly buttons and... but Chesney Hawks isn't the one and only. Colin, this is more like it. This is the sort of comments we like.
There you go, yeah.
Isn't it?
Somebody likes you.
Yeah, there you go. Thanks, Colin. There you go. You see, Chesney, we'll put that one back on. Because it just deserves a bit more airtime. What?
I've got a bloody bite there and I'm dying to scratch it.
Don't scratch. Come on, you like to interfere. Tell him what he should do with his midge bites. We know that you're all experts. Show him your bite then. No, go up to camera. Don't knock your drink over. There you go. Ooh. Itchy.
It's itchy.
It's itchy. Colin, you and Sean look like Laurel and Hardy.
I think I'm offended.
I think I'm offended, actually. I look good in a bowler hat.
Only kidding.
Slap it, don't scratch it. It will stop itching, but don't break the skin. Can I slap it?
Yeah.
Ow! Is that hurting? Is it itching?
It's not itchy. Go slap it again. That's enough.
I've got good right arm action though, hasn't it? All that training just came in handy, didn't it? Does anybody else want their arms slapping?
It stopped it itching.
Do you want me to do it?
No, don't do it again.
If you want it slapping, tell me, because I quite enjoyed that. It's like that bald cat we had, innit? Here we go. Sean, don't scratch it.
I haven't scratched it.
Maisie says that's a biggie.
I've got one there that I scratched. You can probably see it, look.
Can I slap that one as well?
It don't itch anymore because I scratched it.
Put vinegar on it, says Jason Banks.
I would do, but it whiffs.
Is that like vinegar stroke? Is that, do you know what I mean, where you stroke vinegar on it? Is that what he means? Is that not what he means? Okay. Put an ice cube on it, says Marcy. Bread knife works well, says
Bread
Michelle.
knife? Bread knife?
Lewis says, don't scratch it, it might bleed. You don't need, yeah.
Done it.
Steady on, Colin. Mix baking soda and water like a paste. Well, what good is that going to do in a bloody mug?
No
Or unless she means then kind of put it on your... Do you know what I mean? Oh, look, there's a big midge bite. Ready for tomorrow?
Yeah.
I've got one now. Get one of them clickers for the bite. What, so you can train midges like we train the dogs?
I think it you click it and it gives it like an electric shock, I think. I think
right.
that's what they do. Am I right?
It might be, yeah. Good thing the bite isn't on Sean's face.
I got
Oh,
one there,
yeah.
look.
Yeah. Can I slap your face?
No,
then?
you can't slap my face.
Have you got one on your bum?
I can't get to that.
I can. Temanu balm from Tropic heals all kinds of bites and scratches. That sounds like an advert. It needs a jingle behind it, doesn't it?
Yeah,
And
it
a man in a suit in a Caribbean background.
They're all coming with the remedies now.
Spit works on Miggy bites as well as a warm teaspoon.
Yeah, I've done a warm teaspoon before, but once I did the teaspoon too hot, and it blistered. Burnt myself.
Try Vegemite, guys.
Vegemite? What, on a bite?
I don't know. I normally spread it on my bread.
Yeah.
I don't know what good it's going to do on that. Witch Hazel will help. Have you got a number? Has she got a website?
Witch Hazel.
Yeah. I think you two should replace the presenters on a certain daytime ITV show. It would be funny. Going for gold.
Going for
You didn't
gold.
score 4, but you did score 3. Not Lenny Henry. Who is it? Henry Kelly.
Henry Kelly.
He's brilliant, isn't he? Do you ever cross paths with any of the YouTube farmers in Scotland? Well, it's funny you should say that because all the gays normally bump into each other as well, don't they? Because we all know each other. There's like 140 million YouTubers. I'm right though, aren't I? And it's like when you tell people you're gay, it's like, oh, my cousin's gay. John in Norwich, do you know him?
Do you know him?
No, we haven't. We haven't met them.
Oh.
We don't tend to not what's the word I'm looking for? We don't socialise much, do we? I don't socialise at all.
No, we don't.
I live in here. This is the only opportunity I get to speak with people outside this room, innit? It's like being in prison, but with porn on the computer. Lick it and tickle it, says Joe Russell. I'm not licking that. I know where it's
What
been.
exactly are you talking about?
He's talking about your midge bites.
Oh, right.
Did Sean have the after sun ready and waiting when you got back from your walk? I'm dreading that one coming up tomorrow. That's going
It
to
could be like that one.
Yeah, I'm going to put some stuff on it tonight, I think.
Chris and Mary are speaking.
Did Sean have the after sun ready and waiting when you got back from your walk the other day, Colin? I hope so. Oh, right. No, I don't get burned. I use plenty of sun cream.
He uses plenty of factor.
No,
factor
no.
20?
Shh. We were having this conversation with Chris and Mary.
Oh, were you?
We don't tell people what factor I use.
Oh, yeah, because they'll say, it's not strong enough.
Got it in one.
You need factor 400.
Martin Fitzpatrick says, why have you got bathroom tiles on your door? In case it gets wet, why else would you put bathroom tiles on your door?
No, tell them what they are.
They are acoustic insulation tiles. So basically, it's these things here.
It stops echo. It muffles the sound.
There you go. So I have these at certain places. So the black ones,
It does what these things do here.
basically it stops sounding like you're talking in a toilet. So I do a lot of voice recording. I do the radio station, which is just over here.
It stops echo.
And it stops echo. So as you can probably hear, it sounds like a little booth, doesn't it? Not that kind of booth with the hole in the wall. Not that sort of booth. Speaking of which, Lewis has put squirty cream on it. Again, 20 years ago. Yeah. Here's a good one.
Oh, pee on it.
That's jellyfish, isn't it? That's jellyfish. You do it. That's jellyfish. James is still laughing. I don't know what he's laughing at. Probably Kellyanna, because she's laughing as well. Sandy says, Martin, they're soundproofing tech. You see, we don't even need to do a show anymore.
We don't.
Just turn it on and let everybody answer each other. I love it. Peter Dewhurst. There used to be a butcher's in our town called Dewhurst.
They did.
And they were really popular, weren't they?
Yes.
Cheap meat. I like a bit of cheap meat.
Thank you, Peter.
You don't get cheap meat up here, do you?
No,
In fact, you don't get cheap meat anywhere now.
No,
really.
you don't.
Thank you so much, Peter. That's much appreciated. Sandy Humby thinks.
What you thinking?
Do we want to know?
What you thinking?
Princess says spread Marmite, but better.
Better than what?
I don't know. I don't get that.
Spread it better than what?
Antihistamine cream we've had before, and it does work, but it's like a temporary fix, isn't it? It works for like 30 or 40 seconds, and then it starts coming back again. Midge, isn't he the singer from Ultravox? He is, isn't he?
He is.
Midge Ewer.
Midge Ewer.
Soundproofing, says Kel. That's exactly what it is. Marcy says use whatever SPF works for you. That's what I do. But the thing you find, Marcy love, is that if we tell people what we're doing, it's always wrong.
We're always wrong.
So what we're learning to do is not give much detail anymore about anything.
You do it like this. You do it like that.
Do you have anything else to muffle sound? I have a ball gag, but that kind of...
These muffle sound. Yeah. These are like these are spongy.
Yeah. So there's those, and there's those on that side, and there's those at the back, and then there's some up above.
Oh, you put them up there as well.
Yeah. There's some up above me. So you can tell. You can probably hear that it doesn't sound echoey at all.
At all.
There you go. And it sounds even better when you've got processors for like the sound and stuff. Our pleasure, Martini. No problem. Kel's still smiling away there. Hawking, he's back, says, I must say that your sun in the north is a killer compared to down here in South Africa. I never use sun cream here in Africa, but needed it when I was in Wales.
Wow.
Funnily enough, the sun is at its like strongest at the moment here, even where we live up near the North Pole. No, it isn't it? Yeah. I went to the beach in April. It was early to mid-April. My beach, the one with and didn't put any sun cream on because it was early April. I thought I was all right, and I never posted photos on social media because I know what you're like.
Oi, behave!
And I was lobster, wasn't I?
Yeah.
I was hurting. There you go. They'll all start now.
Yeah, they will.
We told you.
We told you so.
There you go. Now it's smiling. Obviously got his bong going at last. Germaline. Oh, I can't be doing with you.
It stinks.
Do you remember Germaline Bubblies? Do you remember Germaline? If you live in Britain and you're of a certain age, yeah, they used to make. But you tell me that I'm right because you don't believe me. Like,
I don't remember that.
They used to make bubblies that tasted and smelt like Germaline. Germaline Bubblies.
I don't remember that.
You don't. No. You tell me right. You. Mrs. Lady Unicorn's on it. Oh, she's gone, hasn't she now? Why was the ball gag the first thing that came to mind? Oh, the first thing that came to my mind too. Well, great minds, I think. I think that's where it is.
There's some good advice there from Nat about Spudley.
Squeeze it until it pops and bleeds.
You want to slap?
It hurts a bit at the start, but it's worth it in the end. I once had to go to hospital for something similar to that, didn't I? Do you remember that lady in A&E? You know when they're talking about you, and you know they're talking about you, but then the nicest pie to your face.
What it when they said the nutter in bed too?
Yeah. Have you seen that reel where there's a bloke coming around from an operation and he's on whatever high painkillers he's on, and he says, "The Muffin Man." And the woman in the bed winds him up and says, "The Muffin Man," and then he screams, "The Muffin Man!"
I haven't seen that one.
That is brilliant. There you go. That's bad because you could get an infection, couldn't
Yes. Wayne, you're daft.
you? It's chilblains you pee on. Chilblains and jellyfish bites.
Chilblains.
Yeah, when we were scuba diving, we always got told if you
Got stung by jellyfish.
yeah, or want to, then
Pee on it.
Yeah,
I want to pee on it.
yeah, just pee on it. Sunburns, no. Yeah,
No, it's not.
It's not. It was. James, we love James.
James.
Isn't he? Is he the goth? That's not. He's not the one in the picture, is it?
That's not him.
The one in the picture looks like Mika.
Do you think?
Yeah, don't you think?
It does a bit.
He's got he looks a bit like Mika, but behind Sherlock's wire.
Yeah, that's going to be what Sherlock's wire is on
Yeah.
his house.
Look at James's picture, and what Sean said. There you go. Thank you.
Thank you, James.
30 years together, 25 quid. So what's that, about 70p a year? What?
Don't be ungrateful.
I'm not being ungrateful. I'm not being ungrateful, honestly. I love you. Oh, I'm damn
Oh,
it.
he's
Sorry.
breaking stuff.
Sorry. Root beer is like Germaline. No.
I've never had root beer.
Lindsay Broomhead, Germaline bubblies were horrible, so she remembers them.
All right.
There you go. And Aidan says the sun in April is the same as August. Common mistake to underestimate.
Correct.
I once got crispy ears due to underestimate. I can't even bloody read it. Never mind what you've written it. I think the point he's making is the sun's as strong in April as it is in August.
That's right, yeah.
And he burnt his ears. He got crispy ears. Are they like bacon fries, do you think?
Probably.
If you rub them with bacon, it might taste like bacon fries, might it? Might want to try. Don't try that, actually. Don't go biting each other's ears, because we'll only get people writing in.
No.
Folks need to remember that everyone is different. What works for one will not work for another. You keep doing you, Colin. If I could do me, there'd be no need for Sean, would there?
You can't say that.
Why?
Because it's naughty.
It's not naughty. We're all grown-ups. It's not as if I'm saying F word and
My sister's on here.
an L word. She comes out with much worse
Foul
than that. I can guarantee that. How long has she worked at that place?
Long enough.
Yes, she knows much naughtier words than I know.
Yeah.
And she knows what they mean as well. We need more deets. Do you mean deets like the spray?
Yeah.
Ah, right, yeah. That's supposed to be bad stuff, though, isn't it?
I don't know.
So Hawkins says, is a chilblain the same as a blue bottle? No, a chilblain is like a... I thought a chilblain was something you got on your foot. That is going to be horrible. I thought a chilblain was something you got on your foot.
You get it when you're cold.
Do you?
Yeah, and it can... Yeah.
A blue bottle's a fly, innit?
Yeah.
It is. I thought it was. Jennifer just looked up and there was a Germaline bubble gum.
Oh, you've looked it up?
Which one of you is classified as the Muffin Man? I don't know what it means.
What does that mean?
I don't know. Michelle says dentine gum. I don't think... Is that like Michael Dentine?
Dentine gum.
Yeah.
Germaline, yeah.
No, Germaline.
That woman.
Is that like Michael Dentine?
Yeah. Michael Dentine.
Kelsom, Germaline gum, confirmed.
Yeah.
Thank you. You heard it here on Foxes Afloat. Did you know the Muffin Man? The Muffin Man! Haven't you seen that?
No.
It's funny. You got to see it. Lee says, Sean, you've got to try root beer. It's lovely, and they used to sell it in McDonald's. Is that the stuff that tastes hot?
No, that's ginger beer.
I don't fancy that.
I don't know.
I don't fancy that. Kel, just had my hair braided. My scalp got burned yesterday and today. Oof.
Yeah, because it pulls the hair away from your scalp, doesn't it, and leaves gaps, and yes.
We should do what the busybodies do, and when they're commenting on YouTube, we should opinionate them.
Shall we opinionate
Yeah,
them?
yeah. You shouldn't have had your hair braided. Which barber did you go to? No, that's the wrong barber. That's the wrong hairdresser.
You went to the wrong hairdresser.
You went to the wrong. What sort of scissors did she? Well, you need to tell her she needs to use these sort of scissors.
Yeah, the sharper.
Is she using rubber bands on you? Well, you can't do that because that'll cause death by, I don't know, rubber. Honestly, I tell you, that's what they're like. I bet it looks lovely, love. Get some after sun on your burnty bits. Mrs. Lady Unicorn's still laughing.
She's still laughing.
She is absolutely on it tonight, isn't she? And Sandy. Nigel Keeley, do you grow your own vegetables?
No, not yet.
No, we tell everybody because it's because of the deer. The reality is I don't trust Sean with root vegetables. Innit? He used to have an allotment and he used to tell me that the ants and the wasps were eating them until I found a couple in the bin.
You just don't believe him.
Covered in Vaseline.
Oh!
Have you seen that other reel of that guy that goes to... Sorry, I watch a lot of reels while I'm having a poo. The guy that goes to the supermarket with that massive aubergine and a tub of Vaseline and he just stands there and watches for a reaction. Oh, dear.
I will be growing some when I've got a polytunnel, but I can't do it at the moment because the deer will just eat it.
Yes, you should come round for a drink. This is what we're like all the time.
Yes.
Just celebrated with a mint aero. Oh, I ain't had a mint aero for yonks.
I don't like mint aero.
I like it. I ain't had an
I like
aero.
arrows.
Yeah, I like both of them. I ain't had a mint aero for ages. Send us some mint aero. I'm going to put some mint aeros on our Amazon wish list.
Are you?
Yeah. I've still got the thing, and I don't know whether it's still over your face or what. Let's have a look. Yeah, it is. If you want to, it can move. If you want to treat us to face tracking, if you want to treat us to something from our Amazon wish list, just scan the code.
They're trying to scan it and they're going like this now with the phone all over the screen.
Oh, dear me.
You're going like that with your phone on screen, aren't you?
Brilliant. And good that you can celebrate with a mint aero. I don't like champagne. I'd rather celebrate with a mint aero than
I'm
anything.
not keen on champagne.
No. As in detail. Oh, we don't understand young person speak, do we?
All right. Pardon me.
It's like he came back because where we live in Scotland, we're like 20 years behind the rest of Earth, aren't we? And what?
We are.
We are. So we don't understand the young person speak, really, do we? James' profile pic looks like Youngblood. It might be because again we're not in with this stuff. So James, you can tell Tom whether he's right or wrong. Lazar, are there any Scottish accents that you find hard to understand in conversation?
The broad Glaswegian accent.
Yeah, there's like different twangs to it, isn't there, that we've noticed. Highland is actually pretty easy to understand, I think.
Yeah, it is. And
I think Orkney sounds a bit Welsh.
Orkney, it's a lot different. Yeah, the North Isles are a lot different.
They can be a little bit. I'm pointing north, by the way. Well, northeast. They can be a bit. And yeah, Glaswegian is very
Very strong.
Yeah. The other side, kind of Aberdeenshire, Angus, Aberdeenshire. That's not so bad.
It's nice. Yeah.
And then the Borders is kind of all right, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know what happened there. You suddenly went bigger, Lazar. Let's make you smaller again. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing here. I do this every bleeding
Yeah, you
time,
mess about with it, and I don't know why.
Stop nagging me. I don't do it.
Always messing.
I don't do anything. It does it itself.
Mess.
Well, you shut your bloody mouth. Blue bottles are also jellyfish.
Are they?
Yeah, there you go. You see, learned some other day. Aidan says the same. Blue bottles in some countries is a tipper of jellyfish.
All right.
There you go. Portuguese man of war. Oh, they are dangerous.
Oh, they are dangerous. They do sting.
I'm going to make you a little bit smaller and a little bit longer. What?
Just leave it.
What time does the quiz start? It started at 6:05.
It did.
So you've missed it,
You've
love.
missed it now.
Sorry. No, I won't repeat question 6. Serena says, I remember having a root beer in McDonald's back in the 1980s. Jesus Christ, love, could you get any closer on your profile photo?
Yeah, get a bit closer to the camera.
That's ace. Root beer is so... Yes, we
know that.
We know that. Kel's a redder too. Oh, my God, so you will have proper burned, won't you? Sorry, I'm just moving that down a little bit. Root beer tastes like Germaline. Somebody else said that. James has just had skin surgery to remove a thingy. Watch out for the sun.
Yes, I did once here on my side.
Yeah. I thought he had skin cancer and had 6 weeks to live and cried. I genuinely did.
Guess what told him? Google.
Narrowboat Spudley, death by rubber. You can't say that. So I'm going to go. It is. That ball gag will be the death of me. Tell you. Right, they're all talking about root beer, and that doesn't interest me at all.
No, it doesn't. Should we switch off?
Yeah, we just... Lee Ray, what's the one chocolate bar you both couldn't live without?
Cadbury.
Yeah, I think anything Cadbury, really. I like popping candy. Because I like it. I like when it's exploding in my mouth. That taste, that's nice, isn't it? Stop being rude. If you don't have this in America or wherever you're watching, Cadbury popping candy has got little bits of like chewy candy, like Dolly mixture candy.
Yeah, jelly.
The jelly, but it's also got like the little exploding rocks that you used to get in Wham bars. Do you remember them when Wham bars used to be proper, not like now? And if you just sit
They
it
pop in your mouth.
Yeah, if you let it sit on your tongue and then just roll it round your mouth, it explodes in your mouth, doesn't it?
It makes the same noise as Rice Krispies.
It does. It's lovely. Marion loves mint arrows.
Yes.
There's a grocery store that sells British chocolate in Florida.
Ah, but is it British chocolate that is made in America? Because Cadbury chocolate in America is different to Cadbury chocolate in the UK.
It is.
Really is.
It is. Do you remember Cadbury Secrets bars? It was my favourite. I do.
Yeah, I think I do.
Was it like the one that turned out to be like Ferrero Rocher, where it was like a whipped something in a wafer in pieces with chocolate round
No,
it?
I don't know. No,
Were
I
it
can't
not?
remember.
Or were it like the round thing that I got? Like
I can't remember. I really can't remember
I'm
now.
sure we'll get told. I'm sure we will get told. Right, I'm just going to scan, and I'm just going to see if we've... Sorry, just bear with. No, we're all right. Sorry, I was just doing a bit of admin. Right, we're just going to scan to the bottom because we've fallen behind again talking about chocolate.
Dino.
Oh, it's Dino DeSantis. Your mate's having a right time, innit?
Click it on.
His Twitter thinged, didn't it? Dino DeSantis, hello.
Hi, Dino.
Thank you for the super chat. I used to love a chocky bar called Icebreaker, says Maisie.
Don't remember that one.
I don't remember that one either, no. When McDonald's first came to the UK, root beer switched to Coke. I don't remember that.
Oh.
Bar 1 chocolate is very similar to your Mars bar, but better.
Oh, right.
Okay, Mars bars are quite nice, though. Oh, I like this. I like probing questions.
Yeah.
I like probing questions. Allotment couple. Oh, yeah, it's allotment couple times 4. It's the doggers, isn't it? It's the allotment doggers. No, you remember times 4.
I remember.
There's 4 of them. In the past and present, who inspired you both?
Oh.
I don't think people inspire Sean. You tell me if I'm wrong.
No, you're not.
You don't get inspired by people. You just kind of do your thing.
I do my thing. I always looked up to me dad. But that's it. And my mum.
I think that's a fair answer.
I always looked up to me mum and dad.
I think that's a fair answer. Is that?
Yeah.
I don't know who inspired me really. Do you? I don't think I've ever really been inspired by people.
You've always done your own thing.
I have, haven't I?
Yes.
I like to inspire others.
Answers that.
There you go. Have you ever been to Cadbury World? Says Anne Fieldhouse.
Do you not watch?
We passed it on the boat.
It was during
2 or 3 times.
COVID times,
Yeah.
weren't it?
Not during lockdown, because obviously we were.
So it was closed.
Yeah, we were at Marston Doles for lockdown. Wasn't
Yeah, we were.
There you go. Yeah, but yes, it was closed. Lion Bar were lovely.
Oh, I remember that. You can still get them.
Yeah, I think you can. Yeah, we have Pop Rocks candy in North America. I think it's very, very similar.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. Zots when I was a kid, says
Zots?
Steve. That rings a bell, but I can't remember. Oh, another probing. I love these ask probing questions because I like these because it makes us think. And Sean needs to think more.
No, I don't.
You do, otherwise you're going to get lazy brain, and then you'll end up drooling and not remembering stuff more. What do you prefer, your time on Silver Fox or Crofters in the Highland of Scotland?
Definitely. Do
you know what?
Scotland.
Both.
I like it in Scotland. I did love Silver Fox.
We did love Silver Fox.
I loved our time on Silver Fox. Really.
And so many people think that because we moved off Silver Fox to move up here that we didn't like Silver Fox and the Canals.
Completely wrong.
And I don't know how many times we have to say it.
We loved it.
We absolutely loved it.
We had an amazing time.
But we'd done most of what we wanted to do. The canals were getting
Crowded.
really crowded, and they're even more crowded now.
We see it on Twitter, and yeah.
I saw Narrowboat Spudley, Wayne,
Oh, yeah.
and Wayne and Amanda. I saw a tweet of yours today about them, about people not slowing down, and it just seems to be getting worse and worse and worse. And I think no, I wouldn't say it was a tipping point, but in 2021 we were moored up on the Grand Union Canal
Next to the marina.
near Dunchurch Pools. It might be the wrong canal. If it is, I'm sorry.
But we were moored near Dunchurch Pools Marina.
And it got to the point where literally boat after boat after boat was passing us at speed.
A boat actually sped past us, and a boat overtook that boat while they were passing us. It was a nightmare.
So a boat was passing us at speed, and then another boat overtook that boat. We just the same as you, Wayne and
Pins
Amanda.
out everywhere.
And it was every hour, every day, and it was just getting ridiculous. And as you know, we never used to go in marinas, and it got so bad that we looked and we found the next marina along was Dunchurch Pools, which is literally 10 minutes away.
So I was on the phone.
And we were on the phone, and we were in that marina within half an hour, just to get some
peace
from it. So we know exactly where you're coming from.
Yeah.
But we absolutely loved the time on Silver Fox.
Yeah, we did.
But when we were talking about having the boat built, and then we came up here to do all the Scottish canals, and
while the boat was going to start being built,
and we just fell in love with the islands, and we just didn't want to go home again, go back to the boat, and
we just didn't want to leave this place.
And that was it. That's what happened. So when you ask, do you prefer? I don't think we do prefer one or the other. We loved the time on Silver Fox. Would we go back to Silver Fox? Well, no, because we don't own Silver Fox. Would we have another boat? Never say never.
That's right.
I would, as of now, I wouldn't want to go and live on the English canals at the moment. I wouldn't want to. I don't know what's going to happen in the future, do we?
No, we don't.
But I think, I speak for both of us, we wouldn't go back to the English canals at this moment.
No.
And I can't see a point at the moment when we would.
That's right, yeah.
But I don't think we can ever say, never say... We can say never, can't we?
That's right. And we have lots of friends
on
the canals.
When we were talking about... we put, if you follow us...
Wayne and Amanda are two of them.
If you look on social media, we put a post about a week before the Crick Boat Show saying, has anybody got a helicopter? Because we wanted to go to Crick so bad, because we've been every year for apart from lockdown, since kind of 2016, 2017, 2018.
Yeah.
And the thought of not being there was horrible, and we wanted to go, but Ollie is like 7 months old. A 10-hour car journey there, a 10-hour car journey back with 2 dogs in the boot is not good for them.
It's not good.
It's not good for us. Ollie is really nervous at the moment.
He's a very, very nervous dog at the moment.
And he wheezes when anybody that he doesn't know comes near him. He's that nervous. And
he'll grow out of it.
We get in. He will grow out of it. It just wasn't the environment for him, and we didn't want to abandon him with anybody and just leave him for 3 days. So that's
although our friend Highland Rover, who looks after them when we want to go to Inverness for the day and everything, she's brilliant, and she would look after them. We could go away for 2 weeks and she would look after them. Yeah. We just don't want to put that on her, do we?
No, we don't want to do that, and that's why we didn't go. And it was awful seeing all the posts on social media, because it's like, oh no, people saying they're missing us. So We've made so many friends, but I mean, somebody put on social media, why do you want to go to Crick? You haven't got a boat anymore. It's like, well, 80% of the people that go to Crick don't have a boat. We have family and friends. Well, friends, but they feel like family.
That's right.
People like Wayne and Amanda and Fran and Rich and Mark and Debbie and what's Mark and Whitebeam?
Mark and Julie.
Mark and Julie and it's just like we'd like to be there, but it was just impossible, wasn't it? So that was like the longest answer to that question.
It
wasn't
was.
But we love the Highlands and we're settled, and we keep bees and chickens, and Sherlock's on his way, and we've got the badgers, and we've got a bit of land, and we've got Ollie and Otis.
We got to, if we go anywhere, we've got to get someone to look after Sherlock. We've got someone to look after the bees, someone to look after the chickens, someone to look after the dogs.
Yeah, but we love it. We love it, and I think just, I don't know if I believe in fate. I think things just come along, and you've just got to take the chances and take the opportunities, and not worry about what you might lose and what it's going to cost. And there you go. I hope that answers your question. GJ, what do you think GJ stands for? Gay Jack.
Gay Jack.
No, gay with an E. So it's like his name.
It might be a woman.
It might be, yeah. I can remember walnut whips in coffee flavour, says Shell. I can remember.
I don't remember them, sis.
I remember coffee ones, and they did mint ones as well.
I remember the mint. I don't remember the coffee ones.
No, I prefer I like walnut whips because it's good exercise for your tongue, innit? Getting it. My mum used to call them walnut wops.
Walnut wops, yeah.
But you're not allowed to say that.
Put chainsaw on.
Yes, Michelle. I remember coffee ones. They were quite nice, yeah. Cadbury Flake.
Oh, I love Flake. My dad liked Flake.
There's a bit of a hoo-ha in Britain at the moment because they've moved the production of flakes out of Britain.
Oh, they're not changing the recipe, are they?
And it's whatever has happened, they're too crumbly. And they can't be pushed into 99s, and they're crumbling. And the ice cream people are wasting about half of the 99 flakes because they're just crumbling away. They can't
push down here.
Yeah, There you go. And there's a hoo-ha about that. But yeah, flakes are lovely. Tom, on the subject of sweets, what are your favourite biscuits to have with a cup of tea?
Ooh, a nice cookie.
If it's for dunking or licking, then chocolate digestives.
Yeah, digestives.
I don't dunk. I warm my mouth with the hot tea, and then I lick the chocolate off with my hot tongue.
He does.
And then I eat the biscuit.
He does.
Or if I just want to scoff with a cup of coffee, Jaffa Cakes.
Jaffa Cakes, all in one.
Yeah, every time. Good question. I like that. Curly Whirlies. They were ace when we were kids because they used to be like that big, didn't they?
Oh, because you were smaller.
No, I don't. I'm sure they used to be bigger. And wagon wheels and stuff like that.
Well, yeah.
Mars bars and stuff like that. They all used to be bigger, didn't they?
They've all shrunk.
Yeah. Pete says, whiskey's best for an itch. After half a bottle, you won't feel a thing.
Nice one, Peter.
Bonzolver says, have you had Terry's chocolate orange with poppy candy? I've never even seen that.
No, we've had Terry's chocolate orange, but not with popping candy in it.
Didn't know that existed. Family Channel, we never claimed to be
Absolutely not.
No, I'll tell you what, we work within the guidelines of YouTube, and I know the guidelines like the back of my hand, and we are allowed to actually say worse things than we do say within the rules for our channel, because people do report us every week, but we play within the rules. So there you go. Here we go. This is for you, Sean.
For me.
Carl Stephen, my all-time favourite chocolate bar has to be a twirl.
I love twirls. I like to buy the bags of mini twirls.
Evelyn, the only real Cadbury choc is Freddo's.
Freddo's!
They're made in Ireland. Freddo's are ace, aren't they?
Yeah, they're lovely.
They are. Dominic Duncan, congratulations on 30 years.
Thank you, Dominic.
My wife and I are 30 years married in August. I won't tell her I spent the budget for our anniversary.
A bit late.
Oh dear. Thank you for that. Thank you so much. Perhaps the older we get, the more parents and grandparents inspire us.
Yes.
I think that depends on your family. I wouldn't say that I'm inspired by anybody in my family. No, I don't mean that in a bad way, but I just don't feel inspired by any of them. Do you know what I mean? Some people are more... It's like as I was growing up, I was never my love as I was growing up was radio. I remember as a kid, even as like a 9, maybe even younger, 8, 9, 10-year-old, and there was a DJ at Radio Air which had just started in Leeds when I was a really little kid called Tony Blewett. Now, I wasn't attracted to him even at that age, but I had this kind of obsessive thing about listening to him and wanting to know him.
Yeah.
Because I was that into radio, I was that interested. And I remember...
You still do that if you're interested in a person.
And I remember one of my parents saying, Colin, that's weird. You shouldn't be obsessive like that. And that made me feel...
Weird.
That I was wrong, that what I was feeling was wrong. The interest and the passion was wrong. And so, do you know what I mean? And that kind of stifled me. And then when it got to the stage when I was like 14, 15, and I was actually working at Radio Air, I managed to get a job there. And again, one of my parents actually stopped that from happening in not a very nice way. And it kind of just cut it off. So I don't feel inspired. Quite the opposite. Do you know what I mean? I was never supported into doing what I really loved doing. And I think I could have done... I mean, I'm not going to complain, because if I had have been supported into it, I think I probably would have got a lot further a lot quicker, but then I might have never met you.
Yeah.
And given the choice of a career, a successful career in radio and celebrity and this, that and the other, or meeting you, I would have chosen you every single time without question.
Oh.
No, I would. Because you look at what happens to celebrities nowadays, people like Philip Schofield. And I know this is going to cause a bit of controversy, and I don't give a shit. But the way the media and
treating him,
the way the media, the social media, the papers treat celebrity,
it's shocking.
and I'm not just using him as an example because you'll think what you think, but it's just the way that people have absolutely no understanding of what is going on, that there's a person at the end of it. And I couldn't cope with that sort of thing.
Yeah.
So, right.
Moving on.
If you could be any animal, what would you be and why? I'd like to be a sloth.
Yeah, me too.
Because they
don't work hard.
I need to chill. Yeah, but you couldn't be a sloth. Because it takes them like a week to digest a leaf, and you couldn't just eat a leaf. You'd be after the whole tree, wouldn't you?
I won't be able to climb up the tree.
You'd be like the biggest sloth on earth, wouldn't you?
Oh, dear.
I love that.
They do know how to chill.
Searle says, I enjoy listening to your radio show. My question is, if your home caught fire, which artist records would you save? The entire radio station library is now on...
In the cloud.
It's on... I'm going to show you what it's on. The entire radio station is kept on a hard drive about that big. So that's all of the software, every song, and there's like tens of thousands of songs and jingles and everything else is all run from one of those. Of course, it's backed up. So if anything happened to that... It's actually in the cloud, the people that host our station. So it would have to be quite dramatic for us to lose everything.
We do have some vinyl records, though, downstairs.
If it was a question of I had to choose one song to save, if it was all records, without doubt it would be Pet Shop Boys, Left to My Own Devices. That's my favourite tune of all time. Yours would be ELO.
ELO, definitely.
Stuart, are you thinking of getting any more livestock? Goats are good fun and cheeky.
We ain't got the room at the moment.
We ain't got the room. The person who owns the land that we wanted to buy doesn't want to sell. Goats, we've been put off because they're a bit smelly, a bit noisy. I would like 2 donkeys. Again, we haven't got the land, and they have to be somewhere where it's not next to somebody's house because they can bray and make a bit of noise as well.
Yeah.
So it's a bit on hold at the moment. I've got 3 or 4 new bee colonies arriving in the next couple of weeks. So I'm looking after them. We've just got some new chickens. We've got Sherlock on his way in a few weeks. So we're kind of all on with that at the moment, aren't we? As you'll see over the next couple of weeks as vlogs. Cadbury Star Bar.
Oh, yes.
Hey, I used to buy one of them at the railway station. I used to like that. Andy, do we miss the canals? I think we've answered that one, haven't we?
Yes.
Just rewind a little bit, probably about 10-15 minutes. Which ones were Bounty with coconut, like a Bounty, but with cherry bits in it? Cabana.
that what it was?
Yeah, I'm sure. Google Cabana, Cadbury Cabana.
All right.
Yeah, it looked like Copacabana. So it was like, yeah, Google it and tell me I'm right. Flying Trucker, do you have a favourite chicken?
No, I can't tell them apart, really. They all just come running to me when I walk up to them.
Who are your favourite Canal pioneers? Mine has got to be... Who's my hero? Thomas Telford.
Yes.
Thomas Telford for me. Scottish as well, wasn't he?
Yes.
Yeah. What was your favourite moment on the canal? Oh, this is always a tough one, isn't it? I don't think there was a favourite.
Yeah, there is.
What for you, Thames?
Yeah, going under Tower Bridge.
I think that has to be it. That has to be
Yeah,
the
that
most...
was amazing, going right under the centre arch of Tower Bridge in London.
Yeah, I don't know if favourite's the right word. I think memorable.
Memorable.
The most memorable moment is that, and that is just...
Our favourite canal was the Peak Forest,
Yeah, yeah.
without doubt.
My favourite canal is definitely the Peak Forest. Favourite river is the Weaver.
The Weaver. That was a surprise for us, wasn't it?
It was. I wasn't expecting that at all. Thank you. I love it. I'm loving these questions. Which was your... So that answers that one from Andy Harrison as well. James says, would be lovely to see you on the Scottish canals again.
Ooh.
Watch this space.
Watch this space.
Later this summer. Yeah. I told you go by train. 2 dogs on a train would make an excellent video. For you, yes. For us, the dogs and everybody else on that train, no. GJ, any news on your feathered friend is arriving? He looks spectacular in your vlog. Canals and the friends you made will always be special memories. That's right.
That's correct.
Sherlock is arriving. I would say probably about another 2 months, maybe.
Maybe, yeah.
A month or two.
A month or two.
Yeah.
I've got to build it yet.
Sane Ben, thank you for the super chat.
Thank you, Sane.
Thank you.
Or Ben.
Spudley says we miss you this year and definitely weren't the only ones.
Oh, thank you.
We've had loads of messages.
We have
from
had loads of
people saying
messages.
that.
Actually, Wayne and Amanda, yeah, we have.
And we did, yeah. And trust it to be the only year that we missed when it's the only year that it stayed dry as well. Because it rains every year at cricket.
Yeah, it rained last year.
Marina says, have you ever fancied a caravan? Absolutely not. No caravans, no camper vans. No, thank you. James, love the community. Foxes, dogs, bees, chickens, badgers, owl. We'd love to get more. It's just...
Space.
Yeah. Walter is at Frankie and Benny's in Inverness. Ooh. There you go. Happy anniversary from Never Too Late. Nice to see you guys again.
Oh, never too late.
I think the last time we saw you were at Crick, wasn't it?
We were at Crick, yeah.
They were moored up as well.
Last year.
No, it was the year before, wasn't it? Or were it last year? I don't know.
I think it was last year. I'm sure it was.
I don't know. Oh, dear. Flakes are rubbish now. There's a few people saying that,
Yeah.
actually. Can you name a chicken Nigel?
The female.
Like doe or deer,
The
isn't it?
female hens.
Caramac, says Kel.
Oh, I love Caramac.
They still do it, don't they? In
Yeah, they
fact,
still do it. I love Caramac.
Cadbury stole it, didn't they?
Yes, they did.
And they, what are theirs called now? Caramilk, is it?
Caramilk, yeah.
Thieves!
Yeah, Caramac are lovely.
I don't like it when you have a good original idea
And it gets stolen.
and you make a success of it, and then somebody comes along and just steals the whole concept and everything to do with it, the appearance, the look, the content. It just, yeah. Ah, dear. My husband hasn't been able to eat a walnut whip ever since he found a dead cockroach in one.
No.
Oh, crunchy. No, crunchy. I like crunchies as
All
well.
right. God, that must be awful.
Custard creams. That used to be my porn name, didn't it? Don't go Googling it. You won't find anything. Kit Kat ice cream.
Oh, we used to always. My dad had to get Kit Kats in for especially.
Kit
We had
Kat
one
chunkies.
every day.
He must have spent a fortune of his
Every
pension
day when
on
we
Kit
went to my
Kat
dad's.
chunkies.
I've got your Kit Kats.
Louis says you should get a cockerel. No,
No.
you should get a cockerel.
Absolutely not.
Do you know what? Something else that I can't even say gets me back up because I'm so annoyed is when people buy cockerels and then put them on land 5 miles away from where they actually live.
Well, wakes everybody else up at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, I could wring its neck. I won't, but I could. I could do. You could still get walnut whips in M&S, says Jenny. I think we
Yes,
should.
you can. We spotted them the other day, didn't we?
Next time we go to Inverness, I think we should get. So I really fancy. I just right fancy licking a couple out like that. Your brain. Jaffa cakes in squash. Strange woman. Man.
Bizarre.
That might be quite nice, you don't know. Years ago, walnut whip had a nut inside as well as on top. I think that's bollocks. I'm sorry, I don't believe that. Do you?
No, I
Sorry,
don't know. He swore.
Yeah, I don't ever remember walnut whips having... And I remember walnut whips going back 30, 40 years. And I don't remember nuts inside.
No, I don't.
Are you sure, Bob? He's got a picture of the liver bird. So he's from Liverpool, I'm guessing.
I'm guessing. It is a liver bird,
I don't
isn't
even
it?
think they had them in Liverpool, do they?
Is that a liver bird?
It looks like, yeah, it looks like it. I don't know. McVitie's are doing white chocolate digestive biscuits. I don't know if I fancy that.
Ooh, yeah, I love white chocolate.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. I can't imagine.
That's why I get them white chocolate cookies that they make, that the baker down there.
Jason, back with an ice cream. What's your favourite ice cream? Mine changes.
Yeah,
I'm into raspberry ripple at the moment.
you are.
At the moment.
The one I get has got honeycomb in it. You know, the crunchy cinder toffee.
I tend to go through phases where I get so obsessed with the food that I eat it constantly.
Until he's sick of it.
And then I get sick of it and never eat it again.
It's true.
The last thing was pesto pasta, wasn't it?
Pesto pasta.
And I used to love it. I'd have it every day. And then one day,
Yeah.
never eating
I don't
it
want
again.
this.
Never eating it again.
Oh, and that took me 3 minutes to make.
Yeah. Daniel, that whiskey trick for an itch works for lots of things. There you go.
Yeah, it does.
Fab ice lollies. Oh, I remember them as well.
Fabs, yeah.
Dunking a rich tea. Count to three. Oh no, I can't count to three. It will go. It'll
drop off.
It will drop off. Yeah. Digestives count to two. Oh no, digestives you can leave in there for about half an hour, can't you? Rich teas are dangerous.
Rich teas are dangerous.
Because once it drops off,
Out.
Yeah, you can't drink the tea.
No, you can't.
Because if you get a bit of that, not minge, if you get a bit of the, it goes like spongy, doesn't it? You know what I mean? That consistency, and if it touches your lips, that's why I'm thinking that other word I said. Because if the consistency touches your lips, you just
Why is Flying Trucker only joking? I don't know what he's even said.
I don't know.
Don't know what you've said.
Mark can't eat a Mars bar. I had going back. You remember Louis who kicked me out?
You know why? That's why he's saying he still can't eat a Mars bar, because you've told the story.
That's
on
why
here.
I were about to tell the story again, but I better not tell it, did I?
No.
I was told you about my boyfriend Louis that kicked me out for having a poo and then putting it in his cat litter tray who'd been dead a week. I also had a boyfriend called Michael Marsbar, but I'm not going to say anything this time. I'm going to leave it completely up to your imagination. I didn't eat it though after. No. You need to eat chocolate with a good cheese and onion crisp. Oh, no!
That's the second bizarre comment that person's made.
Sean loves mini rolls. He ate all ours.
I did, yes, I remember.
I remember that.
That were one. Well, that weren't at Crick, were it? That were one we were moored up in the marina, the other marina.
You can just see, and you tell me if I'm wrong. You can just see Wayne and Amanda sat with the other vloggers, the other boaters. You heard out from Foxes Afloat. Last time you were on my boat, he ate all my mini rolls. I bet they tell that story to every single person they meet that asks about Foxes Afloat.
Yeah. What was the other marina we were in when we sold Silver Fox?
North Kilworth.
North Kilworth. We were in North Kilworth Marina because you got popped in, didn't you?
Yeah. Matt,
I remember.
Are you ready for this? Now, you thought I were weird talking about ball gags. Martin Fitzpatrick likes to put chocolate in wrappers on the radiator, then squish it up into a new shape and puts it in the fridge to eat later. Yeah, that's weird.
And I thought you were weird.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, there's no wonder mental health services are stretched at the moment, is it? To be honest. What about fruit and nuts?
Yes, I like a bit of fruit and nut.
Says Karen Rice.
I don't get it because of the nuts crunchy.
Can't even say it. Thanks, Karen Rice.
I can't stand me crunching.
No, I don't like crunching. Do you think Karen Rice is related to
I I have to suck cornflakes.
I think Karen Rice is related to Basmati. Have you got?
Basmati.
You really need a brother called Baz, don't you? That'd be ace. That would be funny.
Basmati.
Yeah, or long grain.
Long grain.
Yeah. Sorry. Right, where are we? Are we thinking about getting any more animals? With wagon wheels.
That's what he says, only joking about, I think.
Yeah. The Heather Centre near Granton-on-Spray used to do heather-flavoured ice cream.
Really?
That sounds nice, doesn't it?
Now, that place, you recognise that place.
Grantown-on-Spey is where Ollie was born.
Where Ollie comes from.
Yeah. You are both celebrities in my view.
Oh.
That's... Well, I really like you. I really like him. Every time he comments, because he comments on our vlogs and everything as well.
Yeah, it is. I've read him.
And he's always really nice. You can be my friend, because I don't have many friends. I have one friend.
He has. He's got his best mate.
But I need some more
You've not
friends.
seen him for a while, have you?
No, I need some friends. So you can be my friend. Oh, no, can't have that one. Do you believe in UFOs and have you seen one?
I don't believe in UFOs. I haven't seen one. But I do believe in life elsewhere, other places than Earth. I think it's a bit naive to say there is no life elsewhere with the vastness of what it is out there. That's it.
We're just going to scan to the bottom because we're getting behind on comments again.
Yes,
so
we
I'm
are.
sorry if we miss you, but we don't want to get like 5-10 minutes behind.
And you lot are thinking, what the hell are they talking about?
So we're going right down to the bottom. So if we've missed you, just
Do it
start
again.
asking again now. What about Cadbury buttons, says Alistair Holes.
Oh, yes, the giant buttons.
You like them as well, don't you? Plain chocolate hobnobs. I think plain chocolate over milk chocolate on biscuits.
Yes.
No, you always buy milk chocolate.
I don't. I always buy dark.
Do you have any train models already on hand for your train barn?
We do.
Yes.
Loads.
We showed them
Yes.
in a vlog. If
Are you not paying attention?
look on the train barn vlogs, I will give you a link. Scan this link. And if you look... if you go to the train barn YouTube channel...
They're trying to scan it and you're moving it.
go to the train bar channel and there's some stuff on there. I'm going to leave that down here. I'm going to take that comment off for a while. There you go. The ice cream van was waiting for you at the Crick show, says Al. I bet it was. I tell you what, we put his kids through college, didn't we?
I think we did, yeah.
I bet prices have gone up. I think we were paying like 10 quid last year.
Yeah,
weren't
so,
we?
yeah. Crazy prices.
Oh, dear. Dame bars. No.
Dime bars.
No, I could never. No, crunchy and it's like boiled sweets
I like
and chocolate.
Really
No.
crunchy.
Don't they have them in America and they're called like Butterfinger bars? Google it because again, I'm going back to Reels, Instagram Reels.
Yeah.
And somebody cut a Butterfinger bar up and cut the wrapper up so it said finger my butt bar or something. They cut it up. Have a look. There's a reel. Honestly, you think I'm making these things up, and then people Google them and come back and say, "No, he's telling the truth, Your Honour." Right, Mrs. Lady Unicorn says, "I'm your friend. We might not have met, but like I said, I'm always here if needed."
Oh, you're a lovely woman.
You are, and a lot of people say that, but I still get right lonely, don't I? Sometimes. You two are such inspirations from Canada, but I dream of day on a canal journey. Still on episode 68. So
Oh, are you?
Oh, you've got lots of adventures to come.
You've got lots to catch up on.
Oh, Colin, I'm always nice to you and want to be your friend. Oh, everybody can be my friend. Ice jubbly.
Oh, I used to love a big ice jubbly.
Is that then with bubblies in bottom? That are in like a round cone,
No.
and it has ice cream and a bubbly in the bottom.
Yeah, that's that, or the triangular pyramid funny shape.
Oh, is that what they were?
Yeah.
Ice jubbly, yeah, you're right. Yeah, in the paper one, wasn't it?
Yes.
That was like a funny pyramid shape.
Yes.
That you used to squeeze out and
Yes.
you could never really eat it and you get it all over your face.
Yeah, that were a jubbly.
Yeah, I remember that now. Bounty. I don't know.
I can't remember the last time I had a bounty.
And topics. It's like last resort, innit? If there's no else, you'd have a topic. Funny Feet ice creams. They came back, didn't they?
Yeah, they have.
I used to love them when I were a kid. I did. Go on, you do next one.
Next one.
Does Ollie, or I'll do it then. Does
I
Ollie or
was
Otis
reading that.
Does Ollie or Otis try to read? That's why I said to do that so I could do that. Does Ollie or Otis try to eat spiders? Yes, they eat bugs. They chase bugs, especially Otis more than Ollie. Ollie's frightened of everything.
Yeah, he is.
If there can be a cardboard box flattened at the side of the bin ready to go out, and he'll be playing and he'll knock the cardboard box over and then get frightened by it moving and wee himself. That's how nervous. It's a common thing. There's nothing wrong with him.
Yeah.
It's just a common thing in some spaniels, in some Springer Spaniels.
Yes.
He's fine. There's no reason for him to be scared at all. It's just what he's like.
He'll grow out of it.
Yeah. Which kind of loco do you prefer, steam or diesel? No preference
No preference.
at all. Sweets don't taste the same as they did in the 90s.
They certainly don't.
Is that because you got false teeth in there?
Probably.
It could be, couldn't it? I like it when we say something that's jokey and then we get a dislike. It's like, just don't watch. Just go. Just switch off and go. We really don't mind. Honestly, we don't mind. If you don't like it, don't put up with it.
No.
Just go. Honestly, go. Or come and give us a pearl necklace either. It's just... No, but 30 years, pearl.
Yes.
Or polyester. Colin and Sean, do you like Hotel Chocolat? I love champagne truffles.
We do like Hotel Chocolat.
But we can only afford Cadbury.
Have you seen the prices in there?
£3 of Cadbury is like that. £3 of Hotel Chocolat doesn't exist. It's like £5 for a minimum, innit?
It's one chocolate for £3.
But yes, it is very nice, the times that we've had it. Battered Mars bar.
Oh, yes, that's a Scottish thing as well.
Now, there's a rumour that a fish
Glasgow.
and chip shop near us does that, and I don't know if it's true.
Yes, in Hellsdale.
And I'm going to try it and vlog it.
Yeah.
I want to try that. I would like to try that. If Colin puts the QR code on again, Sean could jump up and down. What do you
Sean
reckon?
couldn't jump up and
Are you
down.
going to jump up and down?
No, I'm not jumping up and down.
Okay, then. Bye. Scottish butter tablet is incredible. Now, the thing that puts me off about this is the word tablet, because it makes me think of like paracetamol.
No.
Sorry. You can understand why I think that, though, can't you?
I can understand why you think that, yeah, but no, it's nice. It's sweet. Yeah. It's lovely.
I'd have to try it.
I'll buy some.
Yeah, you can, but don't tell me that it's called tablet, though.
Okay.
All right, because if I don't know what it is,
Yeah.
what I'm not good at is putting things in my mouth when I don't know what they are. No, don't be like that. It's like pineapple. Do you remember when I tried pineapple? When I'd never had it before? Yeah? And you didn't tell me what it was, so I tried it. And it were all right.
Bizarre.
And then there were another one that were called passion fruit. And I didn't like that. And I put that in my mouth without knowing what it was. And it tasted like sick. And I didn't like that. And I've never eaten that again, have I? Why is that funny? I don't...
Oh.
There you go. Reese says, I need to stop eating spicy food. I'm getting sick of ring sting. You get that, don't you? There used to be a pizza at Pizza Express, didn't there, that used to give you ring sting? No, they did, didn't they? Nduja, is it?
Nduja.
And you buy the sauces now,
yeah,
don't you?
Yeah, I do buy it, yes. I buy the Nduja.
I don't get this. Sean is still very elastic. You must have met him when he was 10. No. When we met, I was 19 and he was 20. What?
You were 20, I was 28.
No, I was only 19 when you first met me.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know if we were going out, but I was 19.
All right.
Because Andrew was earlier in the year, wasn't it? Kind of May, June-ish. And I was 19, so I would have been 20 in the August. So you must have known me by then.
Yeah.
Sorry. Screwballs! They were the one that had the bubbly in the bottom.
Yes, they did.
They did. Brilliant. Thank you, Jane. Happy anniversary. Thank you. Lindsay says we have some 009 scale models going spare if you want it. Still on. Wait, 009?
009.
Did you mean 00 gauge? I don't know. Diane.
Clarify.
Yeah, clarify that for us. Diane Spears, isn't that who used to live opposite us? The bus driver?
No.
All right. Question about the tube. YouTube. If I skip the ad after the 5 seconds, does the creator still get the revenue, or do I have to watch the entire ad? Thank you.
It's better if you...
Do you know what?
It's difficult to say, isn't it?
Yeah.
We don't like to... We don't
wouldn't-
want to force people to watch it.
We would normally say watch the ad, but we've noticed that 5-10 minute long adverts have been creeping in.
Yeah.
And 1 minute's a long time. There's sort of quite a few 2-minute ads. If it's 30 seconds, it would be nice. But to answer your question, no. If you skip the ads, we don't get anything.
No, we don't.
Thanks, YouTube. Can you explain digestive biscuits to this American?
It's like a...
Oaty wheaty biscuit, innit?
Yeah, an oaty, wheaty biscuit, baked, crispy, and it's... Yeah.
I think it's more wheat than oat, innit? I don't think it's oats.
Google it.
Yeah, I think hobnobs are oats, aren't they?
Hobnobs are oats, yeah. You should be able to buy them in America on Amazon. Yeah. So have a look.
Right, we just had to skip down again, so if we miss your question. Happy anniversary, it says Kel. Thank you. 009 is narrow gauge. So that's not us then. We're 00 gauge. So that's a different one.
Yeah.
Tracy, thank you for that. People telling us about that. How are you with tablet? Another one with it's that word tablet, innit? I am with Kendall mint cake. Obviously vile stuff and definitely not cake. Well, when I did my Land's End John O'Groats bike ride, I bought some Kendall mint cake because it was like sugar, and it was like it's like a hard fudge, innit? It's like a hard fudge but minty, and I didn't like it, to be honest. I didn't like it. There you go. What's happening with the modded?
Modded?
I have no idea what that means. Wheat biscuit is a little softer than hard track. I think we've fallen asleep and are now dreaming this bit.
I know.
Right, I'm going to be watching the ads. Thank you. Milk chocolate hobnobs all day long, says Greg. I don't know. I still think plain chocolate on biscuits.
Yeah, I always like plain chocolate on a biscuit.
I do. Lots of people giving opinions now on YouTube ads and YouTube guidelines. Super chat from Night. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Matt.
Here, now can I skip the ads? For today, yes. Good evening. I work in a restaurant called the Bathhouse. Where's this going?
Yes.
Lowestoft restaurant, which is a Spanish restaurant in Lowestoft. Covering when needed. Also, they're looking for staff. There you go, you see. We're now a free advertisement for a Spanish restaurant in Lowestoft. That is cool, isn't it? Are we going to get some free... What's it called? What's the word I'm looking for? Paella?
Free paella?
I don't like
That's
paella.
Spanish.
Chicken pie. I like chicken pie. Pineapple fritters. Oh, no. The only reason I can't eat pineapple fritters is because it sounds like an innuendo, doesn't it?
No, it doesn't. It's deep. It's pineapple rings dipped in batter and deep fried.
No. Pineapple fritters sounds like something you do in bed that you shouldn't be doing in bed. It really does. No, it does. I'm sorry, but it does. You agree, don't you? I think they agree with me. I will make an offer of 2 packs of Smarties for the electric bikes. Your offer has been declined. Well, I don't know. It depends how big.
Depends how big packets Smarties.
Yeah,
how big the Smartie packets are.
If the packet of Smarties is as big as our house. Sorry, I am a little bit distracted because the dogs are barking and I'm just checking there's nobody breaking into the house while we're actually doing this. So.
There's nobody there. I think they're just backing at each other.
What's your favourite TV programme?
Ooh, I've got several. Hello. One Foot in the Grave. We did we watched Will and Grace numerous times.
I do like Will and Grace. I don't think I have a favourite, do I?
No, you don't. No, but yeah, those...
Reporting Scotland at the moment.
Reporting Scotland for Lewis Irons.
Yeah, the last 10 minutes of it. Do you think he'll watch this?
Probably not. He does follow us on Twitter.
He does follow us on Twitter. We should give him a mention. Mate Lewis. What? Google him and tell us if you like him or not. and then Google him. No, and then follow him on social media, and then tell him that
Lewis Irons.
that we like him. Lewis Irons. We have to get a photo. You talk, and I'll get a photo.
Are you going to get a photo?
Yeah. You. Oops.
Right. Now, how can I talk? I've got no subjects there.
There we go.
I can't read that.
There we go.
Banana fritters. Oh, Kel Storm, banana fritters. Absolutely not. Oh, look how mushy. Wouldn't they really
Yeah.
deep fried? No. Now he's looking for photos now.
Well, you just said to get a photo.
No, I didn't say. You
on.
like his smile, though,
Carry on.
don't you?
Carry on talking.
You do like his smile.
Carry on talking.
Carry on talking.
There you go. You can see again now. Look.
There you go. Just Jack. Just Jack. That was Will and Grace. Yes. Lazar. I missed Doc Martin and Keeping Up Appearances a lot. Keeping Up Appearances was brilliant. I used to love Mrs. Bucket, or Bouquet, as she liked to say. And I thought you'd found one.
That must be yonks old though now, wouldn't it?
I don't know.
I'm trying to find a photo.
That's quite a good photo.
That
The first one.
The first one.
That one's a good photo.
That is a good photo, but I can't save it for some reason.
Oh, I don't know then. Do it on your phone and then airdrop it to your computer.
I could do, can I?
Yeah. But stop going through his Twitter. That's not a good photo of him.
That's not a good photo of him, is it? Sorry, it's just...
Do you know what? Just do it on your phone.
I don't know how to do it on my phone and then... Oh, I can do it on my phone and then airdrop it, can't I?
What did I just say, people?
You could do it on your...
He does not listen.
There you go.
He does not listen.
You see to the ladies and gentlemen, then.
I'll see to the ladies and gentlemen. Joe Brown says she loves stale crisps. Really? Aren't they soggy? Oh, no, I couldn't know. They've got to be nice, fresh and crispy. And what about crisp sandwiches? Yes, but it's got to be salt and vinegar. Salt and vinegar crisp sandwiches. You like them, don't you?
I do.
He does like them.
I do love salt and vinegar.
See, I've
crisps.
lost him now. He's after his fancy bloke.
No, I'm not. There you go. You're just looking after him for a minute while
Oh, yeah. Mrs. Lady Unicorn. Her favourite comedian was Bobby Ball. Oh, you were fab. Used to do that.
Rock on Tommy.
Rock on Tommy.
Is that what he used to say?
That's what he used to say. Rock on Tommy.
I can't find a decent photo.
Kel Storm, Kenny Everett. Yes, Kenny Everett was a real laugh. He was brilliant. Very close to the knuckle. Worse than us. Matthew Kingston, best and worst day on the canals together. Worst day was on the River Thames when a hire boat cruiser from, I'm not saying which company, basically came through our galley window and the glass exploded everywhere. I think the best time we spent on the canals was on the River Weaver and Liverpool with Fran and Rich.
Yeah.
That was one of the best times. And down in Stratford-upon-Avon, wasn't it?
Yeah.
With Mark and Debbie. We had an amazing time. And we also had a nice time on the canals with Mark and Julie, didn't we, up on the Thames?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, those are memorable times. People we treat as family.
Definitely. I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm trying all sorts, and I just can't. I can't seem to. Right. I just want to say. How do I save it to my documents? Right. So I click open. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that, and then what do I do?
File.
File.
Save as.
Save. Save. All right. Yeah. And then to desktop. That should do it, shouldn't it?
Yeah, I'll go on your desktop then.
Yay! And then if I go to my desktop, so if I shut that down, click that, go to my desktop, yay! And then I just put it in there like that.
Oh,
yay!
Thank God for that.
Yay! Look who it is.
Oh dear me! He's got a bit of a thing for this guy, hasn't you?
No,
Yes, he has.
it's getting warm in here, isn't it?
Yeah, we know. That's a sports presenter on BBC Scotland.
What type of movie do you like? I
He's
like.
blushing.
I'm not blushing. I'm a little bit shiny. What type of? I am really shiny, aren't I? God, it's so warm in here.
It is warm in here.
What type of movie do you like? Back to the
Movie.
Future.
He likes Back to the Future. I like Indiana Jones.
There. Lul. There you go. Justin will be getting jealous, says James. They're very different, though, aren't they?
Very different.
Yeah, very different. Fish finger. What?
Fish fingers and piccalilli.
Oh no, not piccalilli. Oh, he eats piccalilli, and it makes me retch.
I love piccalilli.
No, it makes me retch.
Absolutely love piccalilli.
Oh no.
I love piccalilli.
When I was a kid, we used to watch Benny Hill, Dave Allen, on the buses.
God. Dave Allen. Brilliant. Look Dave Allen up on YouTube and watch some. He's really funny.
Matthew, most scenic places to visit on the canals.
Scenic. Yorkshire.
Yeah, Leeds and Liverpool Canal's good. The Oxford Canal's really nice in a lot of places.
The Thames.
Thames is good.
Even though it's not a canal, but you can take your canal boat on there.
Yeah, Thames is not very friendly, I don't think.
No, it's a bit... Yeah.
Do you prefer meat or fish?
Meat.
Meat. I think that's quite a rude question, though, don't you?
Don't go there.
I think if she'd have put fish or cheese, it would have been a bit more obvious, wouldn't it?
Don't go there.
I'm sorry. I am literally burning up.
Do you want a tissue?
I'm burning up. I'm really hot.
It is hot in here.
And I've got absolutely no idea why.
Oh.
What about fish and chips, peas and a pint?
Oh, yes.
We had fish and chips for lunch
Or
today.
pie and peas and a pint.
Pie and Can you remember we had a bonfire at one of our neighbours?
Yes.
When we lived in Yorkshire, and they made pie and peas.
Yes.
And it was lovely.
Gorgeous.
Absolutely lovely. If you could visit anywhere in the world, where would it be?
I think it would be the Great Barrier Reef. I would love to dive on the Great Barrier Reef.
I wouldn't have thought you'd have said that. I thought you'd have said Barnsley or something.
Barnsley? I've been to Barnsley too many times.
Wide beam or avoid?
Don't avoid. It depends on personal choice.
Yeah, never say never.
That's right.
You don't know what your circumstances are going to be. So I would not have a problem living on a wide beam.
No.
The only reason I don't think we've ever bought a wide beam is because it really restricts where you can go on the network.
That's right.
That's it.
I mean, we know we've got friends on a wide beam, and they've been told it's offensive.
Yorkshireman in doesn't like London Shocker. No. We do like London a lot. The River Thames is managed by the Environment Agency, not the Canal and River Trust. I mean, us and the Canal and River Trust did have our little spats from time to time, basically because they weren't doing the job properly. But and all we did was use our influence to get them to do the job properly. Yeah. I don't think we were ever out of order, really, were we?
No, we weren't.
The Environment Agency weren't, in our case, weren't as friendly to other boaters as the Canal and River Trust were.
That's right.
And I think, I don't know why, but most of the lock keepers just didn't seem to...
They were bossy.
Yeah. So, yeah. But we love London.
We love London.
We do love
Love
London.
it. We've been many, many, many times.
Beautiful Peak Forest. Absolutely.
Yes, absolutely, Chris and Mary.
Yeah. Have you watched those Magnificent Men in Their Flying? Probably when I was a kid.
Yes, I've seen that many years ago.
Steve, my son, our cat and I are doing the Caledonian Canal this year. First week of... You're taking a cat on the Caledonian Canal. Wow.
Kasplash.
Yeah. Wow. Wee ginger nuts are great for dunking. They are.
They are.
Yes. I think they are the best dunkers, them and hobnobs, but I'm not keen on hobnobs. If I had to pick between hobnobs and ginger nuts, I would pick ginger nuts every time, and that's not like me and other preferences in my life.
There's one from Reese, look.
Mooring prices are a bit annoying, aren't they?
That's on the Thames.
Yeah, I mean, 3 years ago when we were on the Thames, they were charging £10 a night.
10 or £15 a night.
Yeah, some were charging £15 a night.
And if you're on there for weeks...
Yeah.
Plus, you've got to buy a license to go on there if you haven't got the gold license.
Yeah, locks plus wide beams equals stress.
No.
Depends, can be. Sue, he is very dishy.
Oh, Justin Bieber.
No, he is very dishy, much nicer than Justin Bieber. He's talking about
Will you be
Lewis.
able to watch him, Sue, when you come up?
Yeah, you'll be able to watch him.
Yeah, she's coming up in August.
Unless he goes on holiday that week.
Yeah.
Because he's getting married soon. Not to me, but he's getting
Yes,
married
he is getting
soon.
married, yeah.
Yeah, he's getting married.
Looking forward to seeing you, Sue.
She will have a life jacket. I think he's talking about his pussy.
Yes.
Charlotte, bourbons are the king of Dunkin' biscuits.
Chocolate bourbons.
They are nice. I ain't had bourbons for ages. You always used to get bourbons in them little packets, didn't you? Where you get a Jaffa cake and a bourbon and something else. Garibaldi.
Yes. Like you do on the train.
Like you do on the train. Joe says, Hubby and me are going on the Ashby Canal in May and October twice. In next year, what clothes do you... Well, you're all right asking me what clothes to wear.
You don't wear any.
I don't wear any if I don't have to.
When are they going? October?
May and October.
Take all weather. Weather clothes, it can do anything.
May and October are funny months, aren't they?
Yes. Always take a raincoat.
Yeah, a light raincoat. Go for layers. Don't go because in May it's not unusual to get temperatures in sort of low to mid 20s.
It's not unusual for it to snow in May sometimes.
But it has snowed in May. But that's the kind of
that's
difference.
the British weather for you.
But it can be same in October. You can have lovely days, but you can have a lot of storms and really windy storms and wet storms. So I would go for layers because then you've got everything from like a t-shirt or a light jumper and a light jacket.
But always take waterproofs.
If it's quite warm, you can just wear a t-shirt and a light jacket. But yeah, just layer up rather than take big heavy things. That's what I'd say anyway.
Yes.
Obviously, people will disagree with that now, obviously. Leighton Buzzard, Grand Union. Leighton Buzzard, we felt an earthquake. Do you remember that? I remember that. Alistair Holes likes Doctor Who.
Oh, I love Doctor Who.
Mr. Bean and Johnny English.
I love Doctor Who.
Lewis says he's been into Costa and got a strawberry and cream frap. I like them from Starbucks, though.
Yeah.
Bourbons are amazing. All weather clothes. It is, guys.
That's
I
right.
remember to tell my. Right. So they're both watching. That's good. Yeah. But layers. I wouldn't take anything too chunky. It's always good to layer up and.
Yeah. So you can take stuff off or put stuff on and.
Good shoes.
Yes. Good walking boots.
Because the Ashby can get a bit muddy.
Yeah.
Sometimes and a little bit shallow. I never took you up the Ashby, did I?
No.
We haven't done it, by the way.
No,
but we know most of the other vloggers who have, obviously.
We sort of passed the Ashby, didn't we? Because we were on our way to the Peak Forest, weren't we?
I think the actual conversation was, Sean was inside the boat and I shouted, Sean, do you want me to take you up the Ashby? And he said, no, we've got a headache. And so we just carried on, didn't we?
Yes.
There we go. He's laughing now. Corey, super chat from you. Thank you so much. We love you as well.
Thank you, Corey.
Give her a thumb.
You can have 2.
There we go. I was just about to put that one on. I don't think I will. Who's your favourite Doctor?
Oh, I liked Matt Smith. My Doctor when I was a kid was John Pertwee. That's when I really started watching Doctor Who. Although, yeah, John Pertwee. I did see all the others, but John Pertwee was my favourite when I was a kid.
My favourite Doctor's David Tennant.
David Tennant, he's now the new Doctor again.
Childhood Doctor was Tom Baker.
Yes.
Please don't come on and start correcting people. It doesn't look good. Just be nice and get involved in the conversation. Yeah. Aidan says earthquake in Wigan and Watford. Wow.
Ooh, what? Just now?
We get them up here, don't we? But we don't really feel them.
Yeah, you don't feel them.
Question for Sean. What wine? Red, rosé or white? Red. Jamshed.
These they're not paying attention, are they? They're not paying attention.
No.
Jamshed.
Always
Jamshed, Merlot or Malbec. Lovely.
It is, isn't it? It is. Last time I was on a train, I walked the length of the train and all they had was rubbish cider.
Oh, well.
Sounds like you got a problem with alcohol, though, doesn't it?
It does,
if you're
yeah.
walking up and down trains looking for alcohol.
Travel first class. They just give it you.
Is that all you go on trains for? Tom's Corner says,
food.
hello from Ohio.
Hello, Tom.
Hello.
Tom's Corner. Tom.
Daleks or Cybermen, which scared you most as a kid? None for me.
No, they didn't scare me, but my favourites are the Daleks. Yes, they didn't scare me.
We have to get a voice changer.
A voice changer.
Yeah, that changes it into that. Oh dear, I'm absolutely boiling here.
It is boiling, yeah. It's getting very, very warm. Lancaster Canal is beautiful.
That was our first proper canal,
It
wasn't
was, yes.
We did a little bit of the Leeds Liverpool and the Rufford, but then we went up onto the.
Yeah,
did we go to Liverpool and then come back, or did we? I can't remember. We went into Liverpool.
That's right, yeah.
And then we came back and
we
did
came
the
back
Ribble
and
Link.
met Pat and Eileen.
Yeah, that was right. Yeah, that was right. Mike Brown, thank you so much.
Thank you, Mike.
From you and Joe, thank you. Anne Lindsay says, open the door. It's just as warm out there as it is in here, to be honest. Do we go to heritage railways? Not really. We don't. There aren't many heritage railways around here.
No, there's one down near Fort William, isn't there?
Yeah, I don't like going out to places.
There's the Hogwarts Express.
I get a bit panicky.
Yeah, you do. You don't like it when it's busy.
No.
And they're always busy.
Beth House's Union Canal, that was very nice too.
Yeah.
House backs onto the Lancaster Canal, Mrs. Lady Unicorn. Very good.
You'll have seen us pass them many moons ago.
2 or 3 times.
Yes.
We were bobbing up and down.
We were. It was like a holiday. It was like a holiday with Pat and Eileen, weren't it?
Yeah. Did you spend much on mooring fees? On the Thames, yeah. I think we probably spent about £100, maybe a little bit more.
It was at the time when we were on the Thames, we were just sort of out of lockdown, weren't we?
It was.
So a lot of some of the time they didn't come to collect it, did they?
No, that's right. Some of them were there every day. Henley, he came every day.
Henley on Thames, yeah, they came every day.
Wasn't he? He was on a boat.
Windsor, they came.
Yeah, and Cookham.
Cookham, yeah.
But
they come round and collect it from you every day.
Yeah. Did we see the millionaires' houses on the Thames?
We did.
Yes. Who does Sean fancy in celebrity? He likes Peter from Bake Off.
No, I don't fancy him. I think... No, I don't. I think he's a nice bloke, but I don't fancy him.
If he came up to you with no top on and started talking flirty, you'd definitely snog him.
No, I wouldn't.
Nah,
no, I wouldn't.
Right, yeah. I'd like to see that.
Oh.
And a bit of groping as well.
You need to control your mind.
Why? What's the point in controlling your mind? That's what your imagination's for, to have a bit of fun. As long as it's all in your imagination and not in real life, nobody gets hurt.
That's right.
Right, where are we? Hello from Nottingham, Dan Smith. Are you the same Dan Smith that sings? If so, you be my friend as well.
Dan Smith.
Do you guys have a telescope?
Yes.
Tell them.
I think I've only used it once.
Is it because you don't know how to use it?
No, it's not that I don't know how to use it. I don't want to... Because it's only dark in the winter. I don't want to stand outside in the cold.
Mark Lee,
Bloody cold up here.
If you don't like locks, what's the best stretch of canal to holiday on?
It's the Lancaster.
Lancaster, yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, the Lancaster, there's no locks.
Did you guys navigate the way navigation when you were on the Thames?
No, we didn't.
How many travelable canals are there in the UK? There's about 2,000 miles of canals and rivers. Yep, loads.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Cheers, Dave.
Thank you.
Favourite movie of all time? I think we've done Back to the Future. I think we've just done that,
yes. Back to the Future for him. Indiana Jones for me.
Jason, have you done soundproof into the room? Have you done ventilation? Yes, it's all done and sorted. I think that is it. I think we are going to...
Are we going?
We are going. We've been on here nearly 2 3/4 hours.
Have we really?
Yeah.
We're definitely going.
Ages tonight. You wouldn't want to hear me sing, says Dan. All right, fair enough. That's brilliant. Oh dear.
I thought there was something crawling up my leg then.
What is it?
It's nothing, it's just the hairs on my leg moving.
You know we were talking about telescope.
Yes.
So this is just like my inquiring mind. So because I have a question about it.
All right.
So say like our star is the sun.
Yes.
That's right, isn't it?
Yes.
But there are other systems that have got stars and planets around them.
Yes.
And how far away are those stars?
Light years.
So what's a light year?
It is how long it takes to travel in 1 year at the speed of light.
Right. So say a star is 200 million light years away.
Yes.
Is that feasible?
No. It is feasible.
No,
yeah.
I don't mean to do it, but would I be right in saying that there are stars that are 200 million light years away?
Yes.
Right. So, what's to stop us? Right. I get a bit confused because it's like space and stuff, isn't it? So, the light from the star that's 200 million light years away would take 200 million light years to get to us.
It would take 200 million years.
Right. So what we see by looking at that star
It's 200 million years ago.
Right. Now, I think I've got something that even people like Brian Cox haven't thought of.
Which is?
Right. Get a big massive mirror. No, hear me out. You didn't hear me out on the orange jumper. This is going to make sense. Get a big massive mirror.
Yeah.
And send it to that sun or a planet that's 200 million light years away. Right?
Right.
And then get this big vajazzle telescope, this big massive telescope on Earth and focus it at that mirror.
Yeah.
So the light that you would see on that mirror from Earth will be 200 million years old. So we'd see...
No, it wouldn't.
We'd
It'd be
see...
400 million years old because it's got to travel to the mirror and then travel back.
All right, then. So when we see it back, it's 200 million years old, so we'd see the dinosaurs.
No.
It would, because it's 200 million years old, and 200 million years ago, the dinosaurs were on the Earth.
They would see the dinosaurs.
Yeah.
We wouldn't.
Yeah, right, so that's what I mean.
You'd have been dead 400 million years ago.
Well, I hadn't even been born, so how could I be dead?
Right, no. These know what I'm saying. If there's a star or a planet 200 million light years away, and you put a mirror on that planet and you focused your telescope on that mirror, yeah, so that you could see yourself, then it's taken 200... It's a reflection of Earth, so it's taken 200 million years to get out there and 200 million years to get back. So that's 400 million years in the future, not in the past.
So we won't see dinosaurs, because that's all I want to know is if I can see dinosaurs.
You won't see anything. You'll have been dead 400 million years.
I don't care then now. Now it says you could actually theoretically do that and see 200 million years ago, but the 200 million years ago you would see would be 600 million years from the start of the project.
Yeah. 400 million years, not 600.
Giving me gases, all this. It really is. Right, on that note, thanks now. Thanks for that. And cheers to everybody who's taken part and joined in and engaged with us tonight.
Yes.
You don't know how much these live chats mean to me. I don't know about you.
Yes, I love them.
You find them a bit of an arse, don't you? Sometimes?
No, I don't actually. No.
He shakes his head and moans.
I don't.
He gives me this secret kick when he's had enough, hasn't you? He's been giving me it for the last hour and 3/4, hasn't you?
You're such a liar.
I love it. I really love it. I love talking to you. And thanks for being with us. Vlogs back to normal next Friday.
Yes.
I've got some news on the chickens and on Sherlock and on the bees, the new bees that are coming. Yes, Alistair Rolls, we should get ourselves a TARDIS.
Yeah, we should.
Thank you for joining us. If you want to help support the channel, as usual, there's links down in the video description. If you want to treat Otis and Ollie to some treats, there's an Amazon wish list link down there as well. Thank you all so much, and we'll see you in next week's vlog. Take care of yourself. Bye-bye.